Good evening, race fans, and welcome to BSTV. Let me make sure that I can hear myself on the stream. Am I going to hear? Yeah, I can. Right, that's good. There's a bit of a longer delay than I expected, but it's because I've not clicked the live button, folks. Yay! It's just like BSTV. Welcome to the TCR Cup, TCR Challenge Cup, rather, season 22. We're in week 6 at Interlagos, and the lake is actually the track. Welcome to the booth. Well, I'm Pete Bingham, and welcome to the booth, as always, Jay Corley.
Hey Pete, I hope you're good. Hope you're well.
Oh, very good and very well. I typed his name in as Logan McKinsey, but he's come up as Legend McKinsey. So he's obviously got a brand new name. It's overtyped it. Even SDK knew he was a legend. Logan McKinsey, good evening.
Good evening. How are you guys doing?
We're doing fantastic. Although probably better than the races because it's a tad damp, isn't it, Jay? We've got some moisture.
Yeah, I mean, I always wondered what my granddad meant to me when he spoke to me when I was younger, saying it's always better when it's wetter. Always confused, but now I know he meant Interlagos in the wet, and I completely get it. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to see the chaos which is about to unravel before our very eyes.
And Interlagos is quite a challenging, occasionally very technical track, depending on where you are on the lap. But I've never driven it in the wet, Logan. I don't know whether you've driven in such, well, diluvian conditions. See, I have words.
This is yeah, I have no clue how this is gonna go considering this is a lot of rain. Interlagos, you've got all these sweeping corners. There's going to be a lot of crossing over the dry line and then back off of it. And the curbs play a huge part in these corners, and they're not going to be able to touch those things at all, or else they're going to get sucked off track. I think at that point, at some point, you have to hope that it gets so wet that none of it matters and you can drive anywhere you want.
You're absolutely right, yeah. It becomes one giant lake at that point, doesn't it? But I do like what iRacing have done with pooling water. It does seem to find areas of the track where it gathers, just like it does in real life. I used to hate the Sims slash games, in inverted commas, where the whole track was just wet equally, and you were just like, well, this isn't real. But what they do in iRacing, Jay, seems to be about as close to real as you're gonna get, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, as soon as it starts raining and that water starts settling, it does completely change the way you drive, not just in your throttle and your brake inputs, but your lines as well. And not just that, if you're battling with people, you now have the dynamic of a dry line and a wet line on the same straight. So do you go for that move on the inside when there's a big puddle on the apex, or do you defend to force your attacker to take the dirtier line and potentially go off a track? There's just so many dynamics now and so many stories that are going to be told tonight through who knows the track better than everybody else.
Yeah, without a doubt. I've been trying to get the sound of the racing up on the broadcast. I'm trying to see if I can hear it over my own stuff. I'm trying to. Right, somebody on the chat, tell me if you can hear the cars or not. The cameras here are about 16 miles away from the track anyway, so we'll have to see how we go with that. I think everything's a bit quiet, to be honest. But anyway, let's move on. Let's have a look at the standings as they are right now. Where are we? Pro standings, here we go, guys. So, Pete Newman, 200 points ahead. Renee Earhart in second place there, with Casper in third. A big jump back to Casper. What happened last week was, yeah, Laguna Seca split everything up quite a bit. There was some significant incidents along the route. Michael Hall in fourth and Austin Lee in fifth. Legend. I was toying them and going Logan. No, I'll go Legend. Legend. Some of these guys are the ones that were giving you a lot of grief when you were trying to win this league. Pete Newman and Renee, probably the most. No surprises in the standings necessarily, is there, at the moment?
No, from my perspective, these are all the familiar names, and Pete especially has really optimized his pace over the last couple seasons from my perspective. So it's not surprising to me to see that he's topping this list right now.
Right, okay. Let's have a look at Pro-Am. Let's have a look. Jaden on top for JC Academy Gold. He stayed there. Carl Hardy in second place, 110 points behind, we'll call it, on nearly 120. Pete Van Gool in third. He's having a great season so far with Jura Larkinen in fourth. And Chris Needham in the top five, like that. Interesting standings, Jay. I mean, this, was one that you said the other week was your favourite of all the classes due to the dynamics of how the league works. We're not yet using that right-hand column, but if we were, it's even more interesting. But Jaden seems to have got his stuff sorted out, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's been extremely quick as the season's gone by. It's a characteristic of Jaden where his pace at the start of the season is nowhere near what his pace grows to towards the end. But you said about this being my favourite league of standings in the league, and it's absolutely true considering Jamie Wilson was top of the league about 3 races ago. Look where he is now. Just because of how like compressed the whole field is, how equal they all are, but also when someone makes a mistake, there's a boatload of other racers who are there to take advantage and bring home some points. So before we even get to the right-hand side, it's already so close. And although Jaden's ahead now, will he stay there towards the end? If we'll have to check that on a race-by-race basis at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. He's doing a great job. I mean, Jamie Wilson's hurt his back, and we wish him the fastest of fast recoveries. A couple of people having issues getting PCs sorted out. So Fraser Garrity is one. Who's the other one? I don't know.
I have seen Austin Lee disconnecting from the session. I haven't been able to get a word as to if there's a PC problem there or not. A lot of people connecting as well to the session, which they were here at the start. So there's a lot of people restarting the sessions as well.
Okay.
Many reasons why that could be. But
yeah, true. We'll have to see. Alan says that Logan's quite loud.
I tweaked my voice down.
Wicked.
So
thank you. Right, okay.
I'll keep doing that.
Yeah,
if
no
need
worries.
be.
Right, and then let's have a look at AM class. AM class was hot to trot last time, and it's no different. Fraser Garrity on the top of this one, 676 points, 50 points ahead of Paul Hurley. So that Insignia Motorsports car really doing it in this league. I was questioning whether he should be in the class above, but I think he's about where he needs to be. David Ayres, 593 points, a little bit of a drop there, and Cedric on 562. So really, it's between first and sixth place. You've got 150 points, Logan. It's anybody's go, this one, really, isn't it? This one could go anywhere in any of those six as it stands right now.
And the nature of the Pro-Am and Am classes is there's so much that can happen in a race in the midfield and the back of the field. And especially when it's a monsoon like this, you may see someone who's never won an AM race before jump to the top today.
Yep, that's entirely possible. Entirely possible. Jaden Scotton is currently the fastest person in practice. So there you go. What legend has just said may well come out to be true. So team standings, Result X Pure Sims on the top, but not by as much as they were prior to last week. Result Clothing are closing them down. Sister team, obviously, to the top team. Hydra Race Racing Forces, they're in third. And JC Academy Gold, your boys got something to do, Jay. Languishing there in fourth place. But look at the points on the right. It's all very tight. Again, from first, I'd say, to fifth.
yeah, it's definitely another set of standings that can change on a race basis, especially when it comes to the teams that only have 2 drivers on there. Obviously, if you've got the 3 and you're missing one person, or one person makes a mistake, you've still got 2 drivers who can sort of carry the load on their back. You don't quite have that dynamic. And Result X Pure Sims have had been at both ends where they've had drivers right at the top of the standings. They've also had the bad weeks, but they're still standing strong. They're still at the top. and yeah, they've got plenty of other teams that are ready to pick up the pieces should Result X Pure Sims decide that they won't have a bad week again.
Yeah, cool. Driver of the meeting, the second most coveted prize. Jamie Wilson's at the top of that at the moment. Jaden Scott and Fraser sharing second place, and Renee and Chris Needham sharing third. So that one's all to play for. I won't talk too much about that at this point in the season. And then Saturn, this is the most coveted prize in the whole of iRacing and real racing. It's the most coveted prize in the world. The Sir Alan Toon Safe Driver Award. Demis Tigchalar is currently on the top of this. He is being chased by the not just fast but very, very safe Jaden Scotton. And Renee falls into that category as well. That Crowder's always usually about in this little one. Jeff has disappeared off this one. I don't think he had a very good time last week as we trip across into qualifying. So we won't talk too much about that one other than to say we've got some very safe drivers here in BSTV's leagues. Right, we are moving forward, folks. This is a heat race, so we don't get to finish laps here. We just get moved on. And that looks like it got a little bit wetter, Jay. Weatherman Jay. That's your new moniker. Right, here comes everybody. Quite a tight exit, Logan, out of this pit lane. And get it wrong in the wet, and you're going back for a full lap before you can repair your car again, right?
Yes, and the pit lane exit is always going to be worse. It's going to be wetter, probably greasier than any other part of the track. And on your comment about it looking like it got wetter, there is currently a bug in iRacing right now where the water pools a bit too much when a session advances. Now, of course, it's been raining already, so it's not too noticeable, but it's probably worse than usual because of this. So the drivers are going to have to be really careful out there.
Yeah, we've got some side-by-side action already with Carl Hardy and I think it was Jaden, although whichever car that is has gone fully straight on. So we'll... Oh, I do love wet weather races. Oh, dear. I feel like I need the... I feel like we need the Billy Smart Circus music playing. How does that go again? I don't know. Somebody do it in the chat. So this one's going to be an interesting race, folks. Right, we're going to have to... Who's that? We're going to have to do an on-board. Is that Paul? Yeah, Paul Haley. At some point, Jay, so you can do a track introduction. As Renee... Oh! No, that's a new line. Not seen this one before, Logan. Is that advised? Is that a new technique?
I don't know if you know this, but Honda has been manufacturing lawnmowers for some time now.
That's a classic. That's going down as a soundbite. That's good. Right. I don't know which cars. But who do you want to pick, Jay? Who do you want to pick for the slowest lap ever of Interlagos?
You know what? We're on Casper right now, so I feel he's only got 2 corners left.
Yeah.
And oh my God, we'll see how that goes. There's somebody. Where did they come from?
I don't know, but this is class.
Yeah. Let's do this one.
Sorry, carry on.
But yeah, we'll go from here. So everybody, welcome to Sao Paulo in the rain. Interlagos has traded the Samba for survival mode. Visibility is low, grip is even lower, and every brake pedal press feels like a dare. Launch down the main straight, windscreen wipers working overtime before braking early for turn 1, the Senna S. Going down to around 2nd gear, avoid the curbs and paint if you can. Feather the throttle and guide the car through. Traction control is your new best mate. Through turn 2, short shift to keep the wheels calm and stay tight to the inside curve. The outside line's nothing but puddles and pain. Down the back straight, you got to keep your eyes on the straight, but also to anybody coming out to the pit lane, especially for race 2, as with all those wet puddles and paint lines, anything can happen at this point. You want to brake way earlier for turn 4, Descida del Lago. Don't chase the dry line, it's a mirage. Use the outside line where the rubber hasn't turned to soap. Onto your exit, you're going to get a nice amount of puddles on your left, but also on the exit here as well, on the right, it's pretty much your local swimming pool. Up towards turn number 6, you need to modulate the throttle like it owes you money, because one jab too hard and you're skating. Keep the car settled through turn number 7, easing the steering and trusting your rhythm more than your instincts. The infield turns 8, 9 and 10 becomes a dance of patience. No sudden moves, no ego, just balance. Down into turn 11, which is going to be coming up after the rest of this infield, as we're seeing Casper just gliding through absolutely beautifully, opening up this corner, very blind turn and crest on the exit. But through turn 11, you'll need to trail the brake, feel for grip and prepare for a climb down. Turn 2, Junkao, you need to have your big make or break moment. And Casper really testing my blood pressure levels, as well as anybody in front and behind him. But if you get too greedy, then the rear will step out faster than your reaction time. But if you get it right, you're rewarded with a cleaner launch than this up the hill. Flat out through turns 13 and 14, hydroplane and be damned as you fight the spray to the line. This is a wet lap of Interlagos, a lap you've never dreamt you'd be riding on board with today.
That has to go down as one of the funniest track intros you've ever done. That was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Thank you for that. Oh my word. That is some
Hey Casper, because my heart is in my mouth. How do I get off this back seat?
Yeah. Unreal. That was hilarious. I don't know how many people are actually going to get clean laps in this practice session, Logan. This is going to be a challenge just to get a clean lap, I think.
I was about to say, Casper's currently the only pro-am who has a clean lap. You've got Chris Dixon jumping in front of everybody, but you're at the top. But this is a mess. I was watching the crash camera while Jay was doing his track guide, and there's been a lot of cars parked up. They're having particular problems with this corner complex here going up through, I believe this is 6 into 7.
Yeah.
A lot of people going wide and just out. There's no grip out there.
6, 7.
Yeah.
So I was just in with the kids.
No.
Oh, dear. Oh, this is funny. You can't even see parts where the track ends and the rest of the lake continues. It's called Between the Lakes, and I think the lakes have flooded the track. But yeah, this is a bit of a rolling roadblock here for Casper to navigate his way through. Some cars going a lot slower than he is. Very careful gas modulation going through all these. I am very rewarded by the amount of AM-class cars that have actually done clean laps, and you never know, we might see someone on the front row. Nope, we're not.
Nearly. I saw that as well.
Yeah. Tamas gets a lap in. Stefan, nice. Go on, Stefan. Do we have a favourite car? Oh, Jamie Wilsonton. I hadn't even seen him in the session. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Jamie
good.
did
Maybe
say
he's
he was
back.
going to test. He was testing out practice, and if he felt up for it, he was going to jump into the race. There was always a chance that he wasn't going to be able to. So this is good news. But I hope Jamie's not overexerting himself. And
Yeah, definitely.
I hope he's not got a powerful direct drive wheel in case someone smashes into it, or vice versa.
Can you imagine? Oh dear. Oh, we're getting some more pro drivers getting actual laps on the board now, which is, kind of encouraging. Oh dear, this is going to be hilarious one way or the other for sure. We're halfway through this qualifying session. I am going to step away for a minute and go and see if I can get my cat in, because she went out before and didn't come back. And I'll leave you two to discuss the craziness which is going to be Interlagos in deluge conditions. I will be back very, very shortly. One sec.
No worries, and yeah, it's definitely going to be an experience for everybody watching, but also for the drivers on the track. The officials this week are bone dry in both the officials and the IMPC. Logan, what have you been liking the officials this week?
Jay, I just got back from a ton of traveling, so I haven't had a chance to go at the officials yet. But I can tell you from past experience running Interlagos in leagues that it's already an exhausting track without the rain. So many switchbacks, and you're turning the wheels so much left and right. It's the same reason that places like Mid-Ohio are so exhausting. So I can't imagine what these drivers are going through right now.
Yeah, it definitely seems like, as well as Brazil being famous for its famous dances and samba, you're definitely getting yourself into some sort of rhythm, especially on the infield here. I've managed to do a couple of officials myself, and as with previous seasons in leagues and officials, the battling has just been absolutely fantastic. The distance between turns 12 and going to turns 1 just compacts the field so much in terms of the pack battling, similar to like you'd get on a lot of the Rovals and stuff like that. And I love the fact that you mentioned Mid Ohio as well, because that is a fantastic course. And yeah, I completely agree. There's always
Oh,
Yeldies in the background. If you touch that paint,
oh no.
if you touch that paint, then that is exactly what's going to happen. And tell you what, it's I don't know if you have a preferred time that you like to crash at all, Logan, but mine's definitely in practice and qualifying rather than the actual race itself.
Yes, and most importantly, on the sim.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, that was brilliant, and that's just such a perfect camera angle on my side as well for that. I hope you're not watching on the YouTube right now. First of all, if you can, chuck a thumbs up onto the stream. We had a load of people come in and put thumbs ups beforehand, and it just helps with the discoverability, not just of Backfire Simsport TV, but touring car racing and iRacing in general. There's a lot of ins there in that sentence, too many. So if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up on there. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Check out the links which are in the video description below. We would love to see you all in this league if you're not already in here. But also say hi and give us your bold predictions for this race, whether you think that an AM is going to get an unlikely win in race 2, or we're going to see an all-pro AM first row, which I'll tell you now is looking very likely with the first 3 positions, first 4 positions now, with Jaden Scotland, Yura Lackinen, Ronald de Jong, and also Tamas as well. It's the pros have got a lot of catching up to do. As Jamie Wilson also, carrying his light injury, gets into that top 5.
Yeah, that's good placement from all these pro-ams. I wonder what the pro problems are. Whoa, you're a...
I tell you what, Pete, I hope to get you a clip whilst you were gone. It was... We were basically given an upfront view of what it's like to accidentally touch the paint,
Oh.
breaking for turn 1 in the bet. It was...
Who was that, Renee?
We were on Renee,
Yeah.
but someone else decided
It was
to bust through the...
it was David Ayers, I believe, who was the person who actually went off.
Right, okay. I wonder if I can find that. There's so many incidents, there's no way I'm going to find it in all that lot. Oh, my dear Lord. Right, okay. So, not long to go, folks, before the comedy... I mean, the race begins. Dear. It's certainly going to be interesting. The wet is a great leveller. Well, water does find its own level, yeah.
Very good.
I thought so. Hey. Right, so we've got like 27, 28, 29, 30 cars in the session, but only 27 times on the board. We're waiting for Austin Lee to put a time in, but he's not turned a lap. Jeff Saunders never turns a lap in qualifying. He always starts from the back. And Fee, who is doing some circulating, but struggling to find a clear bit of track, I think. And may get a clean lap this time, because I don't think she's been off the track on this go. RDJ just got himself slow down, but he's already served it. A slowdown is just going to get automatically served, given that it's raining, or not, Logan? How does it calculate how you slow down? Any idea?
The way it calculates your slowdown, I believe, is based on your best sector times.
Okay.
And iRacing tries to account for the rain, but typically doesn't do the best job. So a lot of times it is easier to serve slowdowns in the wet than it is in the dry.
Right, okay, that does make sense. Thanks to Mr. BF John, who up-thumbed, in his words. We do appreciate them all. Lock of War says, looking at this, my racing lines aren't too bad. Yeah, they still don't match mine, and nor do the normal ones in the dry. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I think I need some of Legends lessons Oh, Jay's just thanked Mr. BF John on there. Right, who else do we need to look at tonight? Tamas is doing a very, very good job. Renee has spoilt the Pro-Am party in the top, well, 10 now. And look how it's like evolving as people get used to the amount of water that's on the track, Logan. It's, you know, drivers, they just tune in eventually, don't they?
It's definitely clicking better for some than others. I mean, it's interesting how you see a lot of the Pro-Am drivers really getting to grips with it faster than these pro drivers who maybe are pushing the limit a little too much or just looking for something that's not there, while the Pro-Ams are more able to ease into these conditions.
Yeah. And yeah, I think that's probably absolutely right. It's tempting for the fast guys to really go for the pedal, whereas when you're kind of not at that pace already, maybe this is a little closer to your ordinary racing. It's a very good analogy. Oh my God, I need to get back to Tamas because he was going all sorts of everywhere.
And you know who else is having trouble? Oh my God, that's a big hit.
Go on, who?
Pete Newman was on another fast lap to try and get back up to the top, and he went off at the final corner, and that's his session done.
Yeah, it is.
14th. Wow.
These are the kind of things that championships can turn on.
I haven't got an incident for whatever he did. I've just got him entering the pits, so a bit strange. He must have just lost it in a straight line, or you know, was still within the track limits, but not over the rotation of a 2x. Okay, so folks, here we go. We are into heat 1. Going to find somebody to focus on. Unfortunately, the only car I've got is David Ayres. Right, I'm going to extend gridding, and then I'm going to introduce everybody to the starting grid. Euro Larkinen gets top qualifying position for Hydro Race Racing Forces. Legend. He will lead us away tonight. Renee goes off on the front row. Jaden Scott is third. Fourth is going to be RDJ, Ronald de Jong. Thomas Osboth will go off 5th. 6th will be Stefan Goebel. 7th will be Pete Van Gool, PVG. Donny Alpha Henriksen will go off 8th. Dennis Tichler off 9th. 10th will be Jamie Wilson. Casper will go off 11th. 12th will be Cedric, the first of our M-Class drivers. 13th will be Carl Hardy. 14th will be Pete Newman. Chris Dixon all the way up in 15th place. Great effort. 16th will be Chris Needham. Chesney Vandenbroek will go off 17th. 18th will be Michael Hall. 19th will be Leo Bryan, with 20th being Derek Wilkins. Tony Walker will be 21st. 22nd will be Darrell Wright. Paul Hurley will go off 23rd. 24th will be Deck Crowther. 25th will be, when I find it, Daniel Lewis. 26th, David Ayres. Andy Littler goes off 27th. Austin Lee goes off 28th. Fee goes off 29th. And Jeff Saunders in his usual starting place, where he prefers to start. So this one's going to be a particular drama. Look at all those red lights. Great that we can't see any flashing lights. I bet they're not flashing anyway because they're all scared of crashing straight away. But I'll turn the camera. Oh no, they are. Yeah. Why did I have faith in these people, Jay?
Well,
that's a good one, isn't it? So yeah, I hope they all brought their outboard motors. I didn't know we were ice karting. Well, iRacing used to be called ice racing once upon a time, when the track was basically ice and the grass was faster than the track. Do you remember that, Logan? All good fun, wasn't it?
Yes, I'm sure that was great fun for all involved. I'm sure there's a reason that we don't do that anymore.
Maybe. Here we go, though. 5 lights out, and we will go racing, and we're away. Are we away? Anybody moving? Oh, yeah, here we go. Yura did not. Yeah, Yura bogged that one.
Oh, this is going to be a mess down into turn 1.
It might be.
Watch.
No, have faith. Have faith. These are professionals.
Oh, they're coping well.
They are coping well, actually. This is brilliant.
It's turn 3 that I'm worried about. Someone will probably eventually. Oh wow!
Oh, the teammates.
Big hugs. Big hugs from teammates.
4 wide.
Oh my word.
There they go.
Don't look away.
Oh, it's a big crash.
It is.
Oh no, this is.
And the yellow has been called.
Oh, that may be double digits in the number of cars that picked up damage from that.
Maybe. Maybe. We'll have a look at it. We'll autopsy it very shortly. Some cars will have got away with that. Some cars very much did not. But to say that we had a block track is an understatement. We will start single file. Is it single file? Yeah, it's single file. Hopefully people did not reset the car unduly, because that will punish them in terms of time significantly, I think. Hopefully they made their way round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 meatballs. That is almost a full trip to IKEA, Jay.
Very good. Yeah, it's always a problem with IKEA. It's I've actually never had the meatballs there though, so I can't confirm if they're any good or not. But it's still not enough to make me visit. Yeah, it's always the danger of Brazil, Interlagos in the rain. It just goes so wide, Grand Prix circuit width size, and like so many other corners, a few corners in, it just narrows up a little bit, and unfortunately you've got to pick your lane and stick to it. But with the added puddles, sometimes those puddles will want to throw you left or right, and this is exactly what we're going to see here.
Oh.
Tap there as well, and unfortunately that's a lot of people in as passengers.
Yeah.
It's hard even with yellow flags to get braked in time in these conditions. So
Definitely.
Hopefully those who have got damage or have gone back to the pits, hopefully they're able to get back on as soon as possible.
Yeah, let's have a look at it from maybe a little further back as we approach it. Let's see what these guys can see. So, teetering around the corner. You can see that there's crashing up ahead. Well, Chris is already off the gas, nearly stopping the car to try and avoid it all. But if anybody doubted that the track was blocked, there you go. It was blocked. That's Chris Needham's car, just ailing at the side there. Fairly straightforward, Logan. There was if I could play the Pinball Wizard music, I'd be playing it right now. There was a lot of pinballing going on there, wasn't there? And cars with in inverted commas, limited adhesion. One thing I do want to look at, Logan, is who's got what tyres on. Everybody's in wet.
Yeah, that is no shocker there.
Yeah.
I don't think you could get out of pit lane right now on dries.
Yeah, good point. Good point. A few people in pit lane just getting their free repairs. Hopefully they didn't reset, but I suspect that they did. Who did reset? Sometimes they pop up in white for me.
Chris, Lee, Derek, and David.
Right, okay. So they're going to be in there a while. They're going to be in there a while. Derek Wilkins has got a black flag, and I don't know what for at the minute. He's not been to pits, so it wasn't speeding through the pits. If we can get any intel on what happened to Derek, that'd be good, as he navigates that dangerous turn that Jay was saying everybody was struggling. Sorry, it was Logan that was saying that they were struggling with at the top of the hill there. Have you had races of this kind of magnitude of rain in your leagues? Because this, believe it or not, is 25%. I suppose it's not about intensity though, is it? It's about how much of a chance of any rain, whether that's one drip or a monsoon. We got monsoon apparently.
Yes, I don't think the iRacing forecasters have figured out how to predict inches of rain, but maybe that technology is coming soon. This is pretty serious wet conditions. You can see they're actually driving where the normal dry line would be, and that's because, there was never really a chance, it seems, for a dry line to go down, or it's all been washed away, so there's no rubber to make the track slicker, and B, they aren't really creating a dry line either because it continues to pour rain.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of the wet stuff at the minute, I have to say. A 5-minute tow for Chris Needham. Wow, that is brutal. The iRacing gods have got him there, Jay. Why is that such a massive tow? A 5-minute tow.
I'm not sure. It should never be 5 minutes long.
No.
I'm just wondering if they've got the fast repair unticked, and maybe that's just maybe that's got something to do with it. I'm not completely sure, to be honest,
No, me
on
either.
that one, Pete. But the track is coming up as very wet. I'm pretty sure it said extremely wet about a minute ago. So maybe the track's just about to get dry. Maybe we're gonna have a dry race
Well,
by the end of
I know
this.
four cars that I can name right now who would say it's very wet.
Yes.
So yeah, we've seen who's at the front of this queue now. Right, so Renee got away at the start of this race, Logan, faster than everybody else. Euro was the one that got caught up. He was our pole man. He got caught up fundamentally in that pinball scenario. That didn't work out for Euro at all, did it?
No, it's really unfortunate for him because it all just spawned off of this bad start. And when you get a bad start in these conditions, you are suddenly looking left, right, everywhere, trying to figure out where the cars are coming from. And it's very difficult to keep your footing. I mean, there goes Jaden around the right side, and now he's forced 3 wide, almost 4 wide, and none of this is at will. And then from here, he's just boxed in.
Yeah, there's not a lot going on there. And then he seemed to lose some more positions here. I was saying that they were hugging. Oh, that's why.
Oh.
So he's pushed his teammate back round. I didn't see that on the original. I missed it. You look at the water he's kicking up though on that inside. It's like he's driving through an entire river. Oh. Oh.
And the whole reason he's down there is because he's forced, 2, 3 wide after. Oh, and that was. Yep.
That's that new Honda paint job, Jay.
It is. Well, was.
Okay, so yeah, thanks, Legend. That was a good walkthrough on that one. Right, so where is Renee? Lights are still on the pace cars. We've got one more after this, I suspect. Fastest lap of the race so far. So why are you laughing? This is legit. Fastest lap of the race so far is Jeff Saunders. With a 2 hour, 32 minute and 59 second lap. Oh no, that's minutes. 2 minutes, 32.5. Well done to Jeff.
Incredible pace. Is he Nikita Mazepin in disguise?
I think he must be. Are we allowed to laugh at that without getting sued? I'm not sure. Why has Derek Wilkins still got a black flag showing, Jay? Have you got anything on your...
Right, so I didn't see anything, but John in the chat, BF John, has mentioned maybe Wilkins has a jump start but hasn't done a drive-through yet. And you can't do drive-throughs during cautions, so this would mean that when the green flag goes, he will have to peel off the cars and go into the pits, or do a lap and get that drive-through done. So he doesn't get punished for not taking it in a certain amount of laps, but it is there looming ready for him to serve. That makes the most sense, to be honest. So
yeah, lights are out on the pace car. We will be racing. We're going to be halfway through the race or later by the time we get going. So really everything hangs on the second of tonight's races, and we hope for just a bit of dryness. A little bit of dryness, that'd be nice. This has been entertaining to watch. It must be painful to drive. But yeah, this is how real life works. Would this have been red flagged in real life, guys? What do you reckon? Logan, what do you reckon?
It's pretty dense, and if you're looking for respite, I believe the radar is going to disappoint you.
Oh, really? Let's have a quick look then, folks, on the... Oh, well, that's not looking good at all. Oh, that's red coming at us. Oh, dear. Jay, did you bring all of our, like, cagoules and umbrellas and stuff?
Was there any in the BSTV merch store?
No, I don't think there is. Oh, dear. We're going to get wet,
I've just
guys.
sent a warning out to all drivers, because we have had problems before in the past with pace car laps on the final pace car lap going in terms of concertinas and cars backing up. So I have sent a warning out, especially in these conditions as well.
Yeah.
If someone in front of you suddenly brakes, it's going to be very unlikely that you're going to be able to get stopped in time. So I'm hoping that Rene can regulate the pace consistently
Yeah.
and not throw too many surprises in there, or else we're just going to end up getting another yellow, which nobody wants.
No, I followed a guy once on a restart in an official race, and he did it really well. He was leading, and he pulled off the racing line and then braked, so he wasn't even in line with the cars. So it meant that, you know, people behind could see that he was giving ground to the pace car. Because if you go too close to it and gun it, you get penalised, don't you? If you cross the line before the pace car crosses the pit lane line, I think it is, or something like that. Maybe you know better, Logan. I don't know. You're not in this situation normally. You're winning the race, aren't you? So.
Yeah, they're waiting for the pace car to. I guess it's different at every track. I'm not sure it's even lined up with the pit entry cones.
Right.
But there'll be a change in the message for the leader, and that's when they know they're in control.
Cool. Right. So Renee will slow them up, stack them up. Jaden flashing his lights. There's a 1,000-point penalty. Renee has not gone yet, nor is he looking like he's going to go yet.
Won't be any time now.
No, I think he's straightening the car out. So this is it. Hopefully this does not end up in further drama as they go 4 wide. Of course they do. Yeah. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
Smart driving from Pete. He was in the wet stuff on the left, and he elected to not send it 4 wide.
Yeah. Right. Anybody? Well, this wasn't the scene of the crime last time, was it? It was around the next pair of corners. Jamie Wilson doing really well. He started like 11th or 10th or something, and he's up to 5th. And that's not because the attrition was all behind him. Something going on back here. Ooh, Paul Hurley. Style points. I reckon that's an 11, Jay. 11. That's a full loop. Oh, that's somebody else that's crashed. Oh, that's Andy Littler. No block track though. That's going the wrong way. Jura is reversing around the lap. That's not the fastest route.
Luckily jumped off the course there, so
yeah.
luckily not a block track, so we can
we're still
carry
going
on with this one.
A couple of meatballs on offer again, just when you thought you were full. We've got Tony Walker for BSTV Pink and Andy Littler. Derek Wilkins has gone to the pits and he's out of the car. So I think it must have given him double punishment, Jay. Woo!
Oh! Pete Newman as well. It's like Fast and Furious Sao Paulo drift going on right now.
How much are you relieved you're not doing this, Logan?
I do not envy these guys, and I do not envy Pete, who knows that he's got to hunt down Rene, or else he's going to bank big points. This is exactly how his last qualifying lap ended. He gathers it up much better that time.
Yeah. Oh, Jamie Wilson going too wide. There's crashing behind, I heard. Oh, that's not the line, Daniel. Left a bit.
Very lucky for Daniel not to go all the way across the course there, but Jaden going for the lead now and move on Rene. This is this could get really tasty. I'm really hoping that the paint doesn't play a part in this. You have to brake so much earlier, and I think Jaden's overcooked it slightly here.
Yeah, I'm going to see a Honda on the left here, am I? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the worst camera work ever. Sorry about that. Oh. PVG and Casper going at it back here. Lots of flashing of lights. Nobody can see it because it's raining so heavy. You're just wasting your thumb power there, mate.
Oh no, he pushed it!
It's going again!
Wow, you must not
That's
touch
a shopping...
that outside curve just there. And Donny, in his new JC Academy Audi paint, takes the outside line.
Casper's straight line.
Oh no.
And everyone's taking the Lewis Hamilton route through there.
Look, it's the pro drivers.
The pros are overdriving it.
They are, yeah. It's what you said before, Logan. A bit
I don't understand.
No, it's a bit bizarre.
Casper and Pete both with slowdowns as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you go too wide on that corner, it is considered an advantage. But I'm pretty sure they'll clear that reasonably quick in this weather.
I'm going Jamie Wilson for the win.
I could hypothesize why the pro drivers are having so much trouble. They're so used to using all the track that they're erring on the wrong side of caution here. There's a lot of puddles up against the paint as now Casper's dropping down.
I think that was him serving his slowdown because he's He's having a fight here with about 600 other cars, look. You don't want to go too wide through...
Oh, Jaden!
Where's Jaden gone? Oh, Jaden's like in the middle of a field. Is he even at the track? Oh, yeah.
I think he may have gone a bit too wide there, and it's just momentum's taking him across to
Another track.
there. But Pete, there's another variable. There's a Result X Pure Sim. Oh no, that was Carl Hardy's gone off as well.
Oh, Pete Newman's.
Oh, it's Pete Newman.
Yeah.
Oh, it's huge.
So there's
It's
another.
huge. It's huge.
Another.
It's the words I've wanted to hear all my life, but not necessarily in a racing format. Oh, what's happened to PVG?
Looking for an up and under.
He's up and under himself there.
Yep. I've just figured out another variable, Pete. We've not even thought about yet. We're at Sao Paulo, Interlagos, which has no track lights. It is currently 6:15.
Oh, this is going to be brilliant. I mean, bad.
So, as well as the monsoon, the lights are about to go out. Maybe not as bad as Mount Panorama, but Tamas decided to go for the pro route there.
Yeah.
It just continues to
line.
rain.
Okay, Renee is the only pro that didn't read the script on, driving off the track. I may have just cursed him, I'm not sure, but he's got good control here. It's a bit like the wacky races at points further behind. Mostly around this crew here. Right, so we've got Derek Wilkins back on the track with no penalty. Brilliant. Right, carry on. There's a mob coming up behind him, though. These guys are a lap ahead of him. This is a bit crazy, because Pete Newman's in the thick of this. And I don't believe, and he probably won't believe, that he should be back here, Logan. He's going, I don't even know these people's names.
And if you, I hope that Pete's a bit better than that. But I will say, if you've already been overdriving the car, it's not going to help you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's only going to get worse.
Oh, I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing. I'm the least appropriate person. As Tamas has gone, and everybody's gone.
Oh no, there's so many cars
as well.
Is that Chesney? It's one of
Yeah,
yours.
Chesney
It's one of yours.
Overtakes Tamas from the outside, on the outside of the course.
There was a third car off to the left too.
Oh my god,
Tamas
was it?
drops from second place.
Oh my gosh.
It is pouring down.
It is. Pete Newman with a black flag. I can only believe that might just be for the number of off tracks. Just a guess.
That's gonna put him outside the in. Oh, he's got a meatball
Oh,
too,
he's
so
got a
something has happened
meatball.
to him. It doesn't look
Well,
drivable.
that's Leo Bryan with a meatball behind, so I don't know if there's been a little
hang
bit
on.
of impact there.
I'd love to be able to find the incident, but there's just incidents. That's all I've got.
It's try driving a crab walking car in the wet. It's
Yeah.
probably not the easiest thing in the world.
We're on last lap. We never thought we'd get here, but we're on last lap. I think this is going to change the Sir Alan's Safe Driver Award standings a little bit.
You think?
Oh, what's happened to Leo Bryan? Oh my gosh. What's happened now? I mean, here. He's just going to loop it.
A little bit quick round there, yeah,
he's
onto the
gonna loop
curb.
it. Oh, that's expensive. Right, where is Renee? Renee is tiptoeing around the track here. Lights are on, Jay. Who knew? Right, my prediction of Jamie Wilson winning might nearly come true.
I tell you what, if Ronald de Jong is going to make any move now, it will need to be. Oh, as Jay Wilson slightly tiptoes it across.
RDJ's like fighting some sort of creature in his car. Is there a velociraptor in his car next to him?
You know, but it's got a Veloster behind him.
Oh, dear. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, this shouldn't be so funny. Right, and Renee crosses the line. Victor here in the first of tonight's races. And well done, flashing lights, the only time it's acceptable. Over the line, and Jamie got over the line just ahead there of RDJ. Right, where's everybody else? Here they are. Damage recovery for some.
Finishes for the Sao Paulo Water Polo Tournament of 2025.
I shouldn't laugh. Oh my god, I'm going straight to hell. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is stupid racing in that much rain. I'm out, says David Ayres.
Lewis is slow.
Lewis, yeah, Daniel Lewis crawling. He must have just got a really bad drive because he's back on it now. But over the line he goes. Chris Dixon, after a visit, he's done really well. 19th. The level of attrition has been remarkable, and that's good points. Chesney got the top AM class, Jay.
I saw it. It must have been that absolutely fantastic overtake on the outside of turn number 12 in the grass on Tamas, which orchestrated that. But Tamas did get back ahead of him in the end, so...
Is Chris cheating by having that little amount of fairing on the front of his car? I mean, the weight gain must be remarkable. Right, okay. That's what it should look like. Right then, so that was a drama-filled race, thanks to the Sao Paulo rain. Let's have a look at how it finished, folks. Renee managed to get away and teeter around and get some massive points. That's going to change the standings significantly for Cutting Corny TCR team. Top of the pile. Jamie Wilson, top Pro-Am car over the line for Team Chimera in second overall. And second in class, third on track, RDJ. Ronald de Jong for Hydro Race Racing Forces comes home in a third place, bottom step of the overall podium. Stefan Goebel in fourth, just off that podium, just off it for VTS Esports. Pete Van Gool in fifth. Oh, but third in class, of course, for Stefan. So that's good points in that class for him. Pete Van Gool, PVG, fifth over the line for Result Clothing, with Donny Alpha Henriksen sixth for JC Academy Gold. His new livery is quite good, Jane. It's done him well today.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, claim it. Demis Tigchalar finished seventh for Hydro Race Racing Forces. Second in class, eighth on track, Michael Hall for Result X Pure Sims. Ninth on track and third in class, Casper Smirnov for Sim Racing School for pros there, both of them. Carl Hardy, 10th for Result Clothing iRacing Team. Jaden Scotton ended up 11th after all of that for JC Academy Gold. 12th was Tamas Asboth for Spin and Toe Motorsport. Chesney Vandenbroek was the first AM class car over the line in 13th place overall for JC Academy Silver. Darrell Wright was second in class, 14th on track for Result Clothing. And Paul Hurley, 15th on track, third in class for Blade Designs SRL, just ahead of his own teammate, Daniel Lewis. Cedric Sommerens finished 17th for JC Academy Silver with Jeff Saunders in 18th. A very controlled race from Jeff, I feel. 19th was Chris Dixon for Workguard, ahead of his own teammate Fiona in 20th. Pete Newman was 21st after all that for Result X Pure Sims, and may use this as his drop week, given where he is in the standings. Just saying he might. You never know. Deck Crowther, 22nd for Blade Designs SRL. Derek Wilkins, 23rd for Nitro Alliance. Chris Needham, 24th for Smart Racing. 25th was Leo O'Brien for JC Academy Silver. Tony Walker finished 26th for BSTV Esports Pink. Euro Larkinen finished 27th for Hydro Race Racing Forces. Andy Littler was 28th for Workguard by Result. We saw he had troubles on that restart, as did all of these guys at the bottom here, I think. David Ayres has taken his stumps in because of the rain. Finished 29th for Safeguard. That's what you get for flashing your lights. And Austin Lee finished 30th for JC Academy Gold. Hopefully we get the most amount of races possible in this second race this evening, although it looks significantly darker. Just saying. Oh, wrong button to press. As some of these guys come out just to see how wet it is, and they can vouch for the fact that it's moist, Jay.
Yeah, it's wetter than an otter's pocket out there, and I really... Oh, Jesus, that's sweet. Just you're nearly deciding to test the safety abilities of a Hyundai Elantra. Thankfully, though, no, he missed it, and him nor any onlookers were hurt.
Yeah, the crumple zone on that car was nearly from the front bumper to the back bumper. Oh, dear. So, it's getting a little bit darker as well, Logan. That'll be fine for them, won't it?
Yes, if it wasn't already difficult enough to tell which parts of the track were giant puddles versus tiny puddles, now all they have is the sort of weak lights on the front of these cars. You can really only see immediately in front of you, and then it gets dark very quickly.
So, your memory for turns has got to be quite good, right? The muscle
And
memory.
you're going to have to continue to sort of overwrite that muscle memory of use the whole track, touch the painted lines. You can't be touching the painted lines at a lot of places when it's this wet.
See, that's light rain, right? Right? Anyone?
How light's light? how do you want to play this? Like,
Oh dear. You're a Larkinen from P1 to P27 in 3 corners. I can check that out from my bucket list. You'll need that bucket, mate. Don't make it into a list. Right. In a few seconds, there we go. We shall start this interesting race. We get a reverse 15, so Renee will start 15th, and that puts Paul Hurley on the top spot. In fact, it's an all-am front row, Jay.
incredible. An all-am top 3 as well, which is nuts. Absolutely nuts.
It's got a little bit darker, just saying. Right, let me go through the standings, the starting grid. I'll just extend grid in, just one sec. Makes the lights flash even more, damn it. Paul Hurley will lead us away. Darryl Wright will go off second. Oh, they're all at it now. Chesney Vandenbroek will go off third. Fourth will be Thomas Asboth. Jaden Scott will go off fifth. Sixth will be Carl Hardy. Seventh will be Casper Smirnoff. Michael Hall will go off eighth, with ninth being Demis Tigchalar. 10th will be Donny Alpha Henriksen. 11th will be Pete Van Gool, PVG. Stefan will go off 12th. 13th, when I find the button, will be RDJ, Ronald de Jong. 14th will be Jamie Wilson. Renee's punishment for winning the first race is starting in the middle of the pack in this really safe, wet race in the dark in 15th. 16th will be Daniel Lewis. Cedric Somerains will go off 17th. 18th will be Jeff Saunders. 19th will be Chris Dixon. Fiona will go off 20th. Pete Newman, my bad, will go off 21st. 22nd will be Deck Crowther. 23rd will be Derek Wilkins. 24th will be Chris Needham. 25th will be Leo Bryan. 26th will be Tony Walker. Yura Larkin will go off 27th. 28th will be Andy Littler. David Ayres won't go off in 29th, and Austin Lee might go off in 30th. He's not joined the track yet, so I'm not sure. Someone says it's so dark. It depends what you're comparing it to. You know, if you're comparing it to the North Pole, then yeah, this is quite dark.
Greenland.
Greenland. Let's go with Greenland. It's quite light, you know.
Mars.
Now you're just getting a little bit silly, you know. But most people have joined. Andy Littler, David Ayres, and Austin Lee have not joined yet. It might be that Andy doesn't, because Andy struggles in the dark anyway because of his eyes.
Pete, can you quickly switch to tyres?
Oh.
Surely not.
Nobody would be so silly, Jay.
What are we looking at, Jay?
15th. I don't think Rene realises. I don't know what Rene's done, but Rene is starting on dry tyres.
Well, it looks pretty dry to me.
Well, where is he?
There's no rain. He was 15th. He's now.
He's slow.
He's 100th now. There he goes.
Oh no. Has he switched to a setup that had dry tires on?
Maybe. Oh. Gather it together.
They were dancing,
cool,
but
calm.
they managed to get through.
These guys didn't. But it's not blocked, so we're going to carry on. We'll just slow getting away.
Yeah, we see what carries on the previous danger zone of last race. It looks like everyone seems to have learnt a little bit.
I think this is a light race because it's lots of white stuff. Oh, what's going on at the front? Tamas and Jaden switching it up.
I can confirm the track is still very wet.
What are you basing that on?
iRacing's designation, which is I think that's the 6 out of 7 ranking.
So there's a
Is that better than
7
the
out of
first
7.
race?
There's a 7 out of 7 available. That's what you're saying.
There is.
Right. Okay.
It could get worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still got extremely wet,
Oh,
and
wow.
we keep flashing to extremely wet before iRacing decides to bless us with a slightly less wet, very wet.
Right. Oh, there's all sorts going on here. But this is
Don't
much
even mean
more.
so for Pete, but
Yeah, this is much more controlled than the first race. So Alan has given us the actual scientific version of the weather. That's heavy with large drops. So science has spoken, folks.
yeah, Rene's confirmed somehow he loaded the dry setup, not the setup.
Bummer. Oh, someone's fishtailing massively in the background. Was that Euro again? No, somebody else. Might have been T.
Tell you what, Pete
maybe
Newman
not.
will be absolutely praising the fact that that's happened to Rene. So although Pete
Yeah,
had a
true.
terrible first race, Rene's had a pretty terrible second one.
Oh, three
and
wide.
it goes 3 wide.
Oh, Ave Maria.
Oh, you've been practicing.
I have, yeah. Was it better than last time? Carl Hardy, where's he gone? To the pits. Why has he gone to the pits? Is he going for the super heavy wet rain tyres?
Probably
Boat.
if it's going to snow and putting the chains on.
Yeah. Oh,
Michael
slow.
Hall off the track with a bit of a slowdown, but
Oh.
everyone managing to give each other space there.
Yeah, that was much better than we've seen previously. Chesney in the thick of this. Look at him go.
And the more these guys fight, the higher the chances of Pete getting up here and winning this race and
Yep.
completely band-aiding over the damage of the first race.
Absolutely right. And this one's worth more in points, don't forget. Ooh, sliding sideways. I used to race with a team called Sliding Slightly Sideways. Paul
Oh,
Hurley
very
and
nice.
Pete Newman. Pete Newman's done that one. He's right on the edge of the track though. Wow. And that's really good control from him. Really good.
Yeah, this goes back to what Logan was saying about the pro drivers using every bit of their experience, their racecraft, using every inch of the track, and now that Pete's got a feel for where's wetter than other parts of the track, he can really sort of maximise what he knows, use his technique and style, and there he goes. It looks like he's about to get another place there, sticking on the inside, which does have a little bit more wet, so not able to do it that time, but he's getting up there nice and steadily. 13 places up for Eurolakenham, which is a fantastic effort so far.
Yeah, that'll be a redemption for his first race. I've got several people down as crashed. Carl Hardy's woes continue, I think. Where is he? Oh, he's not even. He's gone. Right, okay. We'll find out what happened to him in a second. My cameras are just reset. Sorry. Racing Forces, Hydro Race Racing Forces, having a blinder of a race. All three are in the shot here, all in the top 12. And Ura making his way through very quickly. Tony Walker on a recovery from the first race as well, doing really well. Up 11 places. Ura Larkinen now. Oh, oh, that's not how you do that, I don't think. Just saying.
It's a different way of doing it.
Yeah.
Different is definitely a word for it, but it looks like everyone, despite a few mistakes being made and a few lines being invented, everybody seems to be getting through safely, which is the main thing after the debacle of the first lap of last race.
Logan, should we see what Jaden can actually see? Let's have a look. Oh, that's the wrong camera, Pete. No, I want this one.
Wow.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's at least in the rain. They're already going a little bit slower, so it gives them an opportunity to see to react a little bit better to.
I bet Thomas has got a better view. Yeah, you just follow the car in front.
Say it, don't spray it.
Yeah. And you ask for the news, I give you the weather.
That's
Right.
a very good view of the sponsors on the back of a
Yeah.
JC Academy car as well.
Oh, look at this. It's a Hydro race. And that is Ura at the back of the Hydro Race queue right now.
Fastest lap of the race so far as well.
Oh, yeah.
So the Hydro race is definitely working overtime in the Hydro.
And look at Jamie Wilson, he's got this all sorted out. Look at this. Let's go on board with Jamie. That Audi, I think Logan should have had a bit of an advantage here, straight line speed and all, because that's what it generally does. Where's Tony Walker ended up?
Oh,
okay.
can't park there.
Can't park there, mate.
Very good.
That Audi might still come alive in this sort of conditions, I guess, in terms of straight line speed.
And it helps it that Interlagos doesn't have very tall curbs. That's one of the Audi's weaknesses, and yeah, it's going to especially love that front straight. Once he gets in front of people, it's going to be very difficult for them to pass him back.
Yeah, absolutely right. These three have got a 3.3 second gap over Michael Hall and the rest of the field. Michael Hall breaking that toe. Do you even get a toe in the rain? Isn't it just like even more spray fired at the front of your car?
I think we'll just call it a flume for now.
A flume? Oh dear.
But this is actually the battle for. It feels weird.
Battle for everything?
Commentating a battle for the pro lead, but it's not actually for the lead of the whole race.
Yeah. This is where the craziness is. All these Hydra race cars. Oh, wait, who's that gone?
One going out of shot just there.
It's Euro again.
Yeah, and we've still got Chesney all the way up there in the top 10 after a few laps.
Yeah.
Fantastic drive from Chesney so far, who revels in the wet. He's nearly as quick as me.
Really?
I'm not quick.
Right. But still, it's quite a statement.
I thought Chesney going for an inside.
Where is he?
Just there, but instead he's got Stefan Goebel on the outside.
Oh, Stefan's gone to the grass. Stefan ran out of adhesion.
It is the danger when you're going too wide into a corner. You do have that.
Oh, Eura's gone. Eura's reversing.
All the way around, and can he break in time? He does.
Oh, wow. Skills
and
with a Z.
He's going to have to wait until everybody.
Oh, somebody died nearby. Cedric.
Oh.
Not
So-
sure
We're
if
seeing
it's a
how-
meatball, but he's not moving either.
No, well, it's reset.
Okay, there we go. Meatball
What
now.
happened to him? So he's tootling round. Oh, he's hit a puddle. Hit a puddle.
That's such an innocent part of the track, too.
I know. Yep, that'll do it. Right, so back to live running.
He's currently in the thick of it.
Yeah, yes, he is. Right here, proper little mob. Talk us through Alpha Touring Championship, Logan. Where you all,
We just
where you all at and what you doing?
We just... Oh, man. Let's focus on this first because our championship leaders got touched and PBG's going off.
Yeah, that's not bad. He's not hit anything.
Taking the Lance Stroll route there.
We're getting sued. We're getting sued. This is so funny. It shouldn't be, but it is. Sorry, folks. My lack of professionalism kicks in every so often. So, Alpha Touring Championship, Logan.
Right. Well, we just finished our a little double trip to Italy. We went to Monza Junior and it rained, and then we went to Imola and it rained, and well, it looked a lot like this, but
Right.
people had fun. We're moving on to Zolder next week. We got 2 races left in the championship. Michael Polasek's going for his 5th, or his 4th, excuse me. And a little touch there from Mr. Casper.
Can I have my wing
hard
mirror
racing.
back?
That's right. He could have reached out and ripped it right off.
Oh dear. What is this if not fun for everybody involved? Oh dear me. So funny.
We may have to lessen the scope and the range of involved there, and maybe put into sub-passions of viewers and drivers.
Yeah. Oh dear. Somebody just rejoined the track from stage left. Paul Hurley. I shouldn't be laughing this much, but this is just hilarious. I can't see the cars now for the spray. Rain's fine, spray bad. Oh dear me. So yeah, it sounds like you've had your fair share of wet weather racing in ATC as well then.
Yes, we. I mentioned there was a bug earlier where
Mm.
puddles really pool strangely in between sessions. We've had that happen to us 3 times now, and it's created fun sessions where you have to drive around on a dry tire but cut through puddles for half the lap.
Ah, right, okay.
At Imola, it was especially chaos, but no, the rest of the season will be dry. We finish at Bathurst, which has always been a classic season finale for us. So it'll be a lot of fun. The Delta Championship, our pro-ams, they're super close right now. It's always the best class, no matter what series you're in.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
true.
this doesn't look promising for
Who? For who?
It's been very close.
Casper getting sandwiched by Hydro Racing forces there. It's showing Casper as being a lap down on my eye overlay, but I think that might be an error on my line.
Yeah, mine's fine.
My half.
Yeah, mine's fine at the minute.
But what's worse than having one Hydro Racing Forces car chasing you, and that's having their teammate on the other side of your mirrors.
Yeah, I mean that was getting a bit overly intimate for a minute, but Casper saw the back of that, or has he? Here they come! Oh, look at Casper drive! Yeah, nice. That was good, but Pete Newman kind of nullified it somehow. He was just better after that first phase of acceleration, Logan. I don't know, but is that a thing? Are there phases to the accelerating in the wet?
No, the only car that's really going to be affected by that is the Audi, because it has the longer gears. It works better the higher you go. And Casper tried to get alongside there, but couldn't. But the and most of that's probably just down to him avoiding the puddles the best on exit.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Positioning the car where he knows there's more grip, or if it's a slightly more grip. Right, so Jaden Scotton leads this race. There he is. Thomas Asboth is in reasonable close company, as is Jamie Wilson. Jamie dropping back just a little. There's a second between all three of them now, and they've still got a real handsome gap over Michael Hall, who's managed to fight off the attentions of Casper. And Casper's back with this lot again. So Pete Newman's chased him down now. And the two Hydro Racing Forces Wasps that are chasing them guys.
I think, Pete, that Pete actually got overtook.
What?
There by Casper. I'm sure Casper was behind him at the start of the lap, so there may have been a mistake from Pete, or Casper's just got a really nice clean overtaking.
Let's have a look. Yeah, you're right.
Now.
Oh, yeah, he's got a good drive here.
Goes across to the pit exit line, and yeah, it just looks like he's established his dominance into that corner. Pete's let him go for the sake of safety.
Yeah.
And yeah, good pass from
really good. One. Spot on. That's how you do that, isn't it, Logan?
Yeah, and that takes two to tango in these conditions, especially this early on in the race. You can't be pinching people down. They gave each other space, and as a result, they both lived to fight another day.
What's going on in the chat? No fun that for a one-eyed old person and then going dark. Says Andy Littler. Yeah. Sorry about that, mate. People should take some time to practice racing in the rain, says PVG on the chat. So I'm guessing he's out as well. Yeah, we've lost a few drivers at the bottom there. It was always going to happen with a race as wet as this. Chris Needham's piling the pressure on to Paul Hurley now. Sorry, go on.
Pete Newman as well jumping into the pits.
The
first to pit as well. I've seen Euro coming out in the pits as well, but I don't know if that's related or if there's been a problem with that one. It's showing being in the pits twice.
Oh. Yes, I've got him in the pits twice and in the pits now for quite a long time, like 4 minutes. So I think this is already used his fast repair earlier and is now being forced to wait for a full repair.
I like this move from Pete. Gets him out of the scrapping with this group. Hey, I think he knows he's got more pace.
Yeah, and he's got Tony Walker to run with, and Tony's fast. I think he's just had a very, very unfortunate pair of races. Although, he's doing all right in this one. No, he's not pitted though, has he? So.
Well, a nice skid just there from Tony.
Yeah. That car looks a bit lively underneath him. Don't know what his wet weather setup looks like. if it's anything like mine, it looks exactly like the dry weather setup, just with different tyres on it. Right, what's going on here? Stefan, when I can get him, there we go, has caught up with these Racing Forces cars in front of him.
Yep, up 4 positions, and so far the fastest lap of the race as well. So
Oh.
good run so far from Stefan Goebel.
Yeah, that is good.
See if he can keep it up, and who knows how high he'll get by the end of the race if he can get past the Hydro race, which is a little bit of contact just there between both.
Yeah, RDJ has not read the script that Casper wanted him to read. Oh, and Casper's gone to pits. Now, Logan, this is a dangerous pit lane entry when you are side by side with another car, isn't it? You have to have good communication somehow with the other car to let them know you're going into the pits.
Well, and that the braking for it is so heavy that you got to watch out. If you're close to somebody, you may have a completely different braking point for it.
Yeah.
And this from Casper, this may be a move to cover off Pete and try and stay ahead of him.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, interesting. So we've got some groups have come together again, folks. So these cars here are all crawling over one another at the moment. Jamie Wilson has lost time, maybe due to back markers like this, which is going to be a feature of the race. Who is that in front of him? That's Fee. He's through on Fee now, but he's now got Michael Hall for company. Michael Hall threading the needle there underneath Fee, and followed by RDJ very quickly. Stefan has got 2 cars to overtake here. Cedric, which he's done. Oh, and Fee now as well.
That was really nicely done, actually, from all parties involved.
Yeah.
That turned out to be a lot less stressful than I thought it would be, and even with Donny overtaking on the outside on a wet corner as well, that was a great skill. It must be the new paint job.
Super brave, and proper battling here. And this is for real positions. This is currently for 3rd place. And Michael Hall has made that work going around the outside there, taking that outside line that Logan mentioned earlier, being potentially the right line. It's like a karting line, isn't it, Logan? Where you stay away from the apexes. I use that a lot. Why are you laughing?
You just got to break a little. You just got to break a little harder, Pete.
Yeah.
Speaking,
Pete Newman has
right.
gone ahead of Casper Smermo just there. After Casper's pit, he has actually lost positions to Pete. So this could be a really good high IQ move from Pete here if everybody else in front of him carries on fighting.
Yeah,
I think he's in a great position to win this race right now.
Shall we see what the weather gods have got in store for them? What's this? What's this?
It is interesting because there's a bit of a dry line forming. I mean, more than the first race at least. And what you're looking at, it seems like the rain will let up a bit towards the end of the race. So the conditions will only get better from here.
Okay.
If the drivers are looking for any good news about the weather.
I'll let them know later that the weather for tomorrow looks great. So, Jamie Wilson has been swamped a little by these guys, but that might not be a bad thing because there's lots to go in this race. We're just approaching the halfway point. Stefan, a lot of gas there.
Little bites.
Yep. A little bit of over-rotating here and there.
Oh, he's going for a move.
Is he? No, not yet.
Enough to put Jamie off a bit, and Jamie's going to be hating every second of this going on right now. In fact, Jamie's fallen that down the pack. He's got Demis, who was 7th in front of him, so the Hydro Race car's gone off in front of him.
Yeah, that is RDJ over the hill and far away. See what I did there? I made it rhyme.
Yes, it was very good.
Thanks. So 3 positions for some, courtesy of Hydro Race Racing Forces Ronald Young.
Yeah, Jamie did go off somewhere by the looks of it.
Oh.
Did lose a couple of
Avoidance,
places.
maybe?
Maybe, perhaps. Maybe interference with a back marker.
And
A
Stefan
great
through.
pass.
Lovely
Wow.
job. Yeah, nice. Textbook stuff, Logan, wouldn't you say? Staying away from the white
Yep.
lines as well. He must be listening to you, Logan. That's what he's doing.
And they know exactly how much space they're allowed to give each other, and with how the wet weather naturally narrows the track. So there's only a couple places you can really overtake right now.
RDJ's gone to the pits. He's had enough of that. I don't know what you complain about. It's not dark, Jay.
Who said that? I can't see.
Where's Pete? Pete Newman, where is he? Oh, there. Is he? Oh, yeah. Where's Casper? He can't be that far behind. Right, so he's closing in. They've got Deck Crowther in between them.
Casper has just set the fastest lap of the race, by the way. It's nearly going into the sub 2 minutes.
Well, the track's basically dry now then, right?
I mean, if you want to tell the drivers that and they trust you on it and make the necessary tyre changes as Casper gets past Fiona. Fiona doing a great job giving people the space to get by should they want to. Very surprised we haven't seen yet, though, Pete, anybody having a disastrous pit exit yet.
No, not yet.
Because with all that standing water and like Logan said, it's greasy down there as well. The pit exit, that is. It's potentially going to cause quite a lot of problems for those, especially if they're rushing to get out ahead of somebody else.
Yeah, true. Ooh, that's a lot of corrections there from Casper coming out of that corner. Darrell Wright picking up a slowdown. Not a big one though, it flashed and went off again. Up the hill we go. If anything, Casper is closing at a reasonable rate here. He's
Demis
certainly
with
got
the quickest
sorted.
lap of the race so far now.
Who is?
Demis.
Demis Tinctular. Got a bit of a tow here from Michael Hall. Lower fuel, obviously, than all the other cars, because these guys have stayed out longer. But as Legend McKinsey said a minute ago, it might not be in their favour to do that. Pete Newman has benefited massively from it, although his benefit has vanished completely now, because Casper's pretty much on him, Logan. What's Pete Newman got to do here to stay ahead now and just keep calm?
It's interesting because he was able to scrap and then get ahead of Casper for a bit earlier. I wonder if Casper's found some extra pace, or the conditions are beginning to change and favor him more as he really closes up to the back of Pete. He's got so much more confidence through some of these corners.
He really does. His car looks a lot more grounded. Usually when I say things like that, the car then spontaneously combusts and leaps into the air and into the stratosphere. But not happened yet to Casper. As they both... I think that's Cedric, is it?
Yeah. Cedric let them by as Casper does have... Now it's Casper who's got the fastest lap of the race, going even quicker, like by nearly a full second and a half than his previous quickest lap. Casper has found something, or...
I know what he's found. So I don't know whether you've seen his video of him driving his Twingo, I'm not sure how you say that.
Oh yes, I have.
I mean, that was
amazing.
That was no worse than this. So I think he's got insider experience of driving through a lake on a racetrack with lots of street cones, because that's what it looked like from what I was seeing. So I think it's just experience.
The question is, how difficult is it going to be able to actually perform the overtake?
Well, yeah. There's catching and then there's passing. Is a famous phrase from some experienced racer, and I'm not sure who it was. Stefan is in the pits and stopping in his box. Hopefully he stopped that on time. He did. Give it a little squirt of fuel and off he goes again. So maybe he has seen the light. Nobody else has, because it's quite dark. What's Alan saying? Hydro race should be quick tonight. Oops, I mean hydrofoil. It's a good one. Ooh, and here we go. Overtaking's that easy, Logan. I don't know why you don't do it more like that.
Oh no!
No. Where's Casper gone?
Casper's recovered nicely
Ooh.
there, but oh, that was a grave error of judgment there from Pete. I think Pete is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how easy it would be to let somebody go on on an infield that has a very selective dry line.
He's staying
Uh,
wide. He's staying wide, and he's let him go. Or is he
Yeah,
having to be wide because he's on the
Oh.
grass?
A
Hard
little
to
bit of
tell.
A, a little bit of B.
A little bit of
Yeah.
A, a little bit of B. That's a classic line.
Casper has
Like it.
placed back. Good sportsmanship from Pete.
Yep.
And Casper
Maybe.
now the top driver who has pit so far.
Yeah, let's have a look and see if there was any nudging and bumping when Casper passed him. Doesn't look like it. That just looks like pure speed.
Really good.
Yeah,
Very
nice.
good line out of there.
That's
With,
lush.
I think there's someone coming out the pits in front of him as well, so that was
Jeff.
nearly got a little bit too close.
Yeah. And then Pete was like, "Oh my god." Sorry. You know. Right, so that's what happened there. Jamie Wilson and Chesney now thrashing it out. Chesney's not read the script, has he?
Chesney's surprisingly very good in the rain.
Yeah. Does he live in Atlantis?
Yeah, but I think they call it Belgium.
Ah, okay. the new Atlantis. Belgium. It's
Just
getting
having a
filled
look
in
at
at the
how
minute.
far behind Casper is. Casper's, if I'm reading that right, just trying to work it all out. Yeah, he's 28 seconds behind the leader at the moment.
Oh.
I do feel if Jaden and Tamas pit, they would still be in front of Casper at this rate.
But not by very much, I would suggest. Because aren't we stationary for about 28 seconds anyway?
It's less time the longer this race goes on. Plus, it's raining, so
Yeah.
you're going to be using
Look at
less
Paul
fuel
Hurley.
over the
I know.
race.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting because we could look back at that Casper Pete situation and then them losing even more time when Pete let him back by, and that could be the difference maker when those two come out of the pits.
Absolutely. That
Yeah,
bit of a
looking at pit
delay.
times.
Yeah.
Stefan Goebel was in the pits for just under 28 seconds, and that is the quickest normal pit stop I've had yet.
Okay.
Although Pete's was slightly shorter, but it wasn't by any more than half a second, if that.
Now, Stefan Goebel has caught Pete Newman. Oh, because he's not pitted, he's got no fuel on board. Is that right? No, he has. He's caught him on
Pit,
pace.
Yes.
I mean, Pete's 3 seconds off of Casper now.
Yeah. Has he damaged the front of his car, hitting the back of Casper?
Oh, and
Blimey,
Stefan
nearly
nearly goes into the back of Pete. I wonder if Pete's just really struggling at this.
Let's have a look on
This is
board.
probably just an off track for Pete, perhaps.
that's
Especially in
not
the
the
rain
camera.
as well.
Right, what's his steering wheel doing? Steering wheel looks good. Gearing. Can you get to 6th? Do we even see 6th in the rain? Yeah, we do.
Also, don't underestimate how difficult it is to race in the dark. You can't see half these apexes, and you're
Yeah.
looking for more speed as the track dries.
When the track does what, did you say just then?
Well, you know, everything's relative.
The puddles are only 3 inches deep now.
Well, 3 inches is all you need, apparently.
Oh, I'd be happy with that.
Me too.
Right, so the first 7 cars have not pitted, and nor has Deck Crowther. There he is. I trust that it is him.
Daniel Lewis going into the pit now as
yeah.
well. Derek via Meatball.
What?
It's showing Derek Wilkins Meatball in the pits.
Oh, Derek.
So that was a lap or so ago by the looks of it.
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah. Oh, right, now we've got a scrap for the lead. Thomas has caught Jaden.
These two have to be really careful here.
Surely
If
they're
I was
due to
one
the
of them,
pits.
one of them, if they both want to finish in front and they're getting so close here, one of them will need to go into the pits eventually, surely.
Oh, look at this. Oh, please don't. Please don't.
This could determine who wins the race.
Oh dear.
That fantastic control from both. And
Oh.
ooh, Jaden getting a bit closer, but Tamas just backs out just in time. I'll tell you what, the more these two battle, the more for people like Casper and Stefan Goebel are going to be absolutely salivating at the chance to snatch this win from these two.
And
One of these need to pit if they both want to finish in front.
They were faster than Casper on one of those past laps too.
Oh really? Wow.
But that's all obviously gone, from that one little scrap.
That's Pete getting back in front of Stefan then. So just a bad 2 laps for Pete, that seems like, and he seems to have found his mojo all over again.
Yeah, he's had a word with himself, I think. Stek Crowther has pitted with Derek Wilkins, or rather, they're both going out together. Oh, this might be bad.
Oh.
This might be bad. 2 into 1 on a track like this does not go around this pit lane exit. Wow, that is a rubbish camera, Pete. That's worse. No, he's right. They've sorted themselves out.
Speaking of 2 into 1 in the pits, like Jay said, one of the leaders needs to pit. If I were Tomas, I'd be thinking I need to box opposite of Jaden so that I don't have to deal with him in the braking zone.
Yeah, totally right. Oh, Jaden nearly binned it. Nearly binned it. So his little lead that he had, and it was a little lead, has just vanished.
Just seen that Tamas does actually get a leader point as well. It's shown as a first place on his car on the little electronic board, so at least he's got a little bonus point from that one.
Yeah. Are they going to go again, or are they going to visit the pits? Looks like they're going to... No, they're going again. Late on the brakes, maybe. Not too late. Closing the gap. Hoping it doesn't turn into a shopping trolley. Good control from both of them, though, isn't it, really? Avoiding that puddle on the left-hand side. Very nice.
Times for a great exit out of here, by the way. I don't know if he's going to end this with a move here.
Everybody behind them, apart from Demis, has just pit. Oh, and Jamie stayed out as well.
Jaden going for a middle of the track line just there, which is effective in the rain, but you are sort of sacrificing your entrance in, even more so in the rain as well.
Jay, as a team owner, how viable do you think a total fuel save is in these conditions? Is it possible either of these guys are attempting it?
I think the longer they both stay out together, though, is just completely... I'm very surprised neither of them has gone for it. Obviously, if I was in their position and it was a clear track in front, I would absolutely be looking to run the fuel tank out as much as possible. Through experience and battling in these conditions, if I had a chance to pit and get away from that battle, I'd be taking it regardless of what sort of fight I was in.
Good grief. Pete Newman nearly just sent Stefan into the stratosphere, but managed to get it all slowed up in time. Michael Hall passing, who is that? Darryl Wright. Darryl trying his best to stay out of the scrap. Oh, is that Stefan getting a hit? No. They managed to not hit one another. Amazing. Right, what's going on here now? Oh, and
Jaden's gone in.
Jaden's gone to the pits. That puts Tamas in the driving seat, figuratively and literally, of this race. Demis is going in as well by the look of that line. Yeah. And now we're waiting on Jamie Wilson. Don't know whether Jamie has done something regarding a fuel save. But
now,
it looks like he's going to the pits.
Tomas got out from under Jaden and immediately went purple in Sector 1.
Whoa.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
So look, is Jaden out of the pitch yet? I think he is.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh. Jaden leaving pits now. Where's Jamie Wilson? Quite a way back, actually.
Miles in front of Casper. This is literally Jaden versus Tamas. 4 minutes left.
Oh, yeah. Hadn't seen this
This is pretty much a shout-out between 2 Pro-Ams for the race win.
Have either of these drivers won a race before in BSTV?
Not overall.
No, never overall.
In these conditions, this is going to get scrappy.
In these conditions, they're not going to be able to drink the champagne because it'll be so watered down.
Personal best in Sector
Casper,
3
Casper.
for Tomas.
Where's that third car going? Michael Hall. Was it Michael Hall? No, it was a backmarker. Oh. It was Leo O'Brien.
And looks like Jaden Scotland's got a personal best in Sector 2.
And
It's going to be
Wilson.
razor thin.
Oh, that is lovely, lovely driving from the pair of these guys.
A dry line on the outside there, so Casper taking full advantage of it in the battling conditions.
Yep.
We've got Tamas just about to get into the pits now. We've got to see if he has a clean entry. Any mistakes here could be completely costly for the race. I hope he's been practicing. Oh, is that
What on earth?
Oh, it is!
No!
Keep it on, keep it on, keep going, keep going. It's fast
He's
repair
got the
on
fast
the
repair,
axle.
yep, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my
I don't. Will
God.
that count as an
Code
unsafe
Brown.
entry?
Code-
Meatballed as well, but
What? Oh.
he does have a faster power. I don't know if that's going to be an unsafe pit entry though.
I think you'll be okay. They don't really enforce the line here, but I was surprised to see him hanging out on the paint for so long, and I think that's exactly what got him. And I'm not sure he's even braking here. He's just turning,
Yeah.
and the paint over-rotates the car.
He didn't cross the lines, technically. So I don't think he'll get binned for a dangerous entry.
Yeah,
But
it
he
looks
is
like he's
now-
survived that for now, but wow.
Right, he's back
well
out.
behind.
Oh yeah, 5 seconds behind Jaden Scotton.
It is all clear for Jaden. All he has to do is put in 2 more clean laps.
Yeah, we are that close to the end. You're right. Wow. And this is where there's a lot of other stuff going on. So this is Pete Newman chasing Stefan, chasing Michael Hall. The car behind them is Donny Alpha Henriksen on, I think, probably one of his best drives.
Yeah, Brian doing well to keep out of everyone's way there as well.
Yeah,
Letting Donny through sister teammate.
yeah. Light flashing there, I'm okay with, because you're just announcing the fact that you're coming. Is that Jamie Wilson now has been mobbed by these guys? Yeah, he's been caught. And he's
It's Michael Hall doing a Casper on the outside. He's going to have more grip here. He's going
Yeah.
to give him the advantage with the inside line to the following corner. And suddenly, ooh, it's getting close behind us. Stefan and
3 wide.
Pete go 3 wide.
Oh, sorted
Yes.
themselves
Wow.
a little.
Fantastic driving.
Oh dear me. I didn't know you could get indigestion from watching racing.
Oh, and a little flick of the
Little?
wrist just there
What?
from Pete and Stefan.
What's a
at
big
both
flick of
ends.
the wrist then, Jay? What's a big flick of the wrists?
It's a great Queen song. And Chesney, I tell you what, Chesney has done so well fighting with people who, no offense to Chesney, I'm just going by the class they're racing in. He has no right in facing right now. He's keeping up with them all at the moment.
Are we last lap? We are, aren't we? I'm trying to see where Barney is, but he's
Yes,
not in
this
any
is
of
the
my
last
shots.
lap.
Right,
Yep.
okay. Phew.
25 seconds of race time left to go in this 40-minute.
Oh,
feature race.
7!
Whoa! Stefan, sort it out, mate. Oh, go on, get on it. Nice, good save. In the
He
end.
does, but loses a couple of places in the process. That's Jamie Wilson losing a couple of them as well.
Yeah. Struggle street at the end for a couple of drivers at the moment. Not the case for Jaden Scotton, though.
Tell you what, Leo O'Brien as well with a season best of 17th at the moment if he
Yeah, that's good.
keeps the way he's going.
Tony Walker up
Could-
14 places. Good grief.
Wow. Pete Newman with quickest lap of the race of 159.7. So
Yeah.
it's showing how much, despite it still raining on our screens, the track or the dry line is becoming more prevalent. Up 15 places as well, Pete Newman.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic drive. Oh, 16 even now if we look at the live one.
Right, where's Jaden? In the darkness here. Heading down towards Juncao. That is a turn on this track, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Here he is. Last
Now it's Juncao.
last proper corner on the track.
We're all watching with bated breath.
Yeah. Is he going to bin it, isn't he? He's managed to pull out 1.09 seconds in 2 laps over Thomas Asboth, but here we go. Jaden Scotton for an overall victory here at Interlagos. Unbelievable.
Incredible drive.
Tamas in second there, and we're going to have to split after Tamas has come over the line, maybe. Casper's in third, not far away. And this is what's happening.
Finish. To Pete and Michael.
Woo! Teammates scrapping right to the end. Look how close everybody is at the end of the race, Logan. You wouldn't believe it with all the events that have gone on, but it's so close.
It really speaks to the skill of some of these drivers that they were able to hold on for 40 minutes like that. I mean, nobody more so than Jaden, who that was a well-deserved win from him.
Oh, this is a race. This is a race. This is Chris Needham and Dec Crowther. Oh,
It amazes me how many drag races we're getting like this towards the end.
It's amazing. Chris Needham's gone and done that one. He gets the position right at the death of the race for getting 13th place. Well done to him. And then we're waiting on Paul Hurley and Daniel Lewis. They are quite a way apart from one another. Paul Hurley will be the first of them. He's a happy boy, crossing the line in 15th. Daniel Lewis making his way around very carefully. It's good points for Daniel Lewis. This started this race, this particular race in 16th, and he will finish it in 16th place.
Just looking through on the drivers chat at the moment, apparently Tamas also after all the drama getting into the pits miscalculated the fuel as well on the exit, so who knows how close it would have been towards the end had Tamas come out in front of Jaden but miscalculated the fuel. That could have been a very interesting finish to that one, but that's a Pro-Am first and second, with Casper Smoro stopping the Pro-Ams from having an all Pro-Am podium.
Yeah, and only just Donny Alpha Henriksen wasn't that far behind. Look at the times. He was only about 5 or 6 seconds behind. Don't forget. Oh, sorry, go on.
Everyone's currently giving Jaden some congratulations right now, including his dad, who's in the chat.
Excellent stuff. Yeah, David Scotland. The heart rate on his watch is off the Richter scale. Nice.
Wow.
Very good, very good. Don't forget, Logan, you've got a driver of the meeting vote for joining us in the booth and giving up your valuable time to spend it in here talking nonsense with us. Although Dec Crowther doesn't appear to have enjoyed himself. That was not fun at all. I beg to differ. I thought that was very fun. What about you guys? Fun or not fun, Jay?
It was fun until the last 5 laps. I was just hoping, praying that nothing happened to Jaden there, and I'm so happy for Jaden. And in fact, both sides of the JC Academy had some fantastic results on that second race there. But yeah, us, the fans, the viewers, the commentators, I feel we were all just as much winners as Jaden was in that race. That was quite some action over tonight to watch.
It really was. What about you, Logan? Fun or not fun?
I can firmly say fun because I was not driving.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. Oh dear, hilarious. Oh, it's just, yeah, that was hilarious for me, as you could probably tell, folks. And you know, certain people had awful weeks, and some people had brilliant weeks. Let's see who's queuing up for chats and stuff. But do remember, we've all got to pick a driver of the meeting out of this lot. So the fun has not finished yet. Right, who's in there at the moment? Right, let's have a quick word with. Welcome. Yeah, there we go. Welcome to the booth, Casper Smirnoff. Good evening.
Hi.
Best intro ever. Wow, that was. I'm gonna just go interesting as a word. Race 1, 9th place. You looked really quick in practice. Absolutely rapid in practice. Where are you on the track? I've got the wrong car selected. Give me a second. I've not done the standings either. I'll do that after I've spoken to you. Where are you? There you are. Okay. So let's do the interview thing. There we go. That was remarkable, really. I didn't expect that. The race information said 25%. Usually that means we don't get any rain at all. Could not have been more wrong. How did you do in that first race? What we saw you having a bit of a struggle in the pack. There was obviously the yellow thrown because we had a blocked track. Talk us through your races.
First race, I just wanted to survive,
Yeah.
and third corner was really close to not survive. Why? Because we went 4 wide in these conditions.
Yeah, we thought it was great.
I don't know who was on the outside, but I was
everyone.
sandwiched.
Everyone was on the outside.
I was sandwiched with Pete Newman.
Yeah.
Like, someone on my right backed off. We were still side by side, 3 wide, and me and Pete touched.
Mhm.
He went into Yura,
Yeah.
and Yura crashed and collected everyone else. So it was me and Pete who caused safety car. Okay, sorry guys.
Yeah. It looked a fairly innocuous knock, didn't it, Logan? But in the rain, there's no such thing as an innocuous knock, is there? Everything's going to end up in disaster.
No, not at all. I mean, there's such a small margin for error out there. But at one point later on in that second race, it seemed like where you and Pete were battling a lot, you eventually found the pace and were running a lot quicker than him. How did that play out?
Yeah, I suddenly found pace. Just I don't know. I have problems with adaptation to lower grip, but after I get that lower grip, I'm just quick because I can feel it, but it takes me some time to get into a rhythm uh, with such conditions. And yeah, Pete even backed off because he saw I had a lot better pace. When he backed off, he pushed me off the track.
Yeah, we saw that. Yeah, and then give you the place back. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna die from laughter.
Well, I'm glad you were laughing. Some people doing the opposite of laughing at the minute on the chat. So we'll have to see how they go. Well, we'll
Yeah,
be.
and sorry, I'm
No,
gonna
go for it.
interrupt you. I'm gonna say again, sorry, PVG. I braked earlier than you and still went into your back. I don't know how. I catch the how to say it in English. I catch some water. I think I don't know what happened. I
think you turned
pushed
into
him.
temporarily into a boat, Casper.
Yeah.
It's not easy to turn a cross-channel ferry, and these cars seem to behave like that occasionally on the big puddles. I think you'll be forgiven for that one. I think.
I think I think so too, but still.
So you went into this pair of races in third place. Both Pete and Renee have both had one awful race each tonight. I think you may have closed the gap because your 9th and 4th is going to be comparatively.
Third.
Yeah. Sorry, what did I say? 4th? Yeah, 3rd.
Yeah.
I'm reading the number of places that you moved up. How stupid am I? Because you moved up 4 places in that second race. But no, it's you've done remarkably well tonight, given the conditions, etc. Hopefully it's going to be dry when we go to Navarra next week. How'd you get on at Navarra? We raced there a couple of seasons ago, didn't we?
I never raced there in TCR. I
Ah,
raced there in Mazda, in Formula V, I think.
okay.
It's some different weird cars, to be honest,
Yeah.
but never in TCR. And
Right.
it's also short layout, I think.
It's full speed. It's full
Speed
speed
circuit.
layout.
Speed circuit. Yeah.
Yeah, so only in Formula V.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's wonder if it. Let's see if it's going to rain there. Probably need a dry race just to calm down for this one. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go?
Everyone who survived.
Everyone
Just
who
everyone who
survived.
survived.
Yeah. Sorry.
And
Sorry for
and
the eight cars that didn't.
even those who didn't survive, shout out to you because it was, to be honest, a miracle that anybody of us survived. I never raced in worse conditions.
No, they were pretty extreme to be honest. Okay, in that case, we will look forward to seeing you this time next week, maybe on a dry track at Navarra Circuit. Kasper Smirnoff.
Bye, guys.
Well, he's laughing at least. Right, let me catch up with what I was supposed to be doing, even though I haven't done it. So I'm going to hide that, and I'm going to press that, and I'm going to press this. That didn't work, did it? Yes, it did. Right, so with the replay in the background, Jaden Scotton won our feature race this evening. Top honours to him. And obviously, top of his class as well in Pro-Am for JC Academy Gold. Big celebrations will go on there, and he will be asking for a pay rise from Jay Corley. Thomas Asboth finished second on track and second in class for Spin and Toe Motorsport. What a fantastic race he gave Jaden towards the end of that. Kasper Smirnoff finished third, we've just spoken to him, and top of his class in Pro. For Sim Racing School, Michael Hall finished fourth on track, second in class for Result X Pure Sims, ahead of his teammate who finished third in class and fifth on track, Pete Newman. Donny Alpha Henriksen finished in sixth place and third in class for JC Academy Gold. Your team have done remarkably well in wet conditions, Jay.
Absolutely. I'm very proud of them tonight.
Very good. Stefan finished in seventh for VTS Esports, just ahead of Jamie Wilson, who finished eighth for Team Chimera, probably still with a bad back. Demis Tigchalar, ninth for Hydro Race Racing Forces with Ronald de Jong, RDJ, 10th for Hydro Race Racing Forces. Chesney Vandenbroek, top of the AM class this evening, in 11th place overall. That's got to be one of the highest AM class finishes I can remember in a feature race. For JC Academy Silver, Tony Walker finished in 12th for BSTV Pink. Chris Needham finished in 13th for Airsmart Racing, with Deck Crowther right behind him in 14th for Blade Designs SRL. And Deck starts the Blade Designs SRL Tidal Wave. See what I did there? Because Paul Hurley, Paul Hurley finished in fifth. Logan's going, I'm never doing this again. This is totally embarrassing. Paul Hurley finished 15th on track, but second in class for Blade Designs SRL, obviously. And Daniel Lewis 16th, his teammate. Leo Bryan finished in 17th for JC Academy Silver, with Darrell Wright in 18th for Result Clothing iRacing Team. 19th was Cedric Somerains for JC Academy Silver, with Derek Wilkins finishing in 20th for Nitro Alliance. Jeff Saunders finished in 21st. Fee finished in 22nd for Work Guard by Result. 23rd was Euro Larkinen for Hydro Race Racing Forces. Pete Van Gool, PVG, was 24th for Result Clothing. Chris Dixon was 25th for Work Guard. Carl Hardy, 26th for Result Clothing. Renee finished in 27th for Cutting Corny on dry tyres. Good try. And Andy Littler did not start, I don't think anyway, nor did David Ayres, and nor did Austin Lee in that race. Right, I'll go back to where I was. Right, who have we got? We best bring in, he's going to have a head the size of a planet right now, Jay, but you're going to have to interview him because I don't think I'm going to be able to put up with all of the fun that he's going to bring to this chat. Jaden Scotton. Is he there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, yeah,
I have no fun to bring. My nerves are absolutely shot after that.
Well, first of all, from all of us in the booth as well, and the many messages you've seen in the chat from family and friends in the Discord as well, massive congratulations Jaden Scott, you are a race winner in BSTV for Interlagos season 22. How do you feel? It's probably the most stupid question ever, but please tell us what is going through your head right now.
Well, I'm happy, but more I'm just sort of coming down, I guess. I was full on shaking after the race. Yeah, wasn't expecting it, and it was not an easy one to win.
No,
I mean,
it didn't look easy at all. Sorry, I'll cut you off there, Jaden. Carry on.
no. But I mean, you can't even see that the track is wet in like, at least I couldn't with my graphic settings. So it's so unintuitive to drive. My pace felt horrible. Tomas was quicker than me all race long. I don't know how he didn't pass. He had a couple of mistakes. Yeah, somehow I just only made one mistake really. I was able to keep it just steady enough to hold on.
Yeah, it's your pace was pretty much on show from the get-go with a nice early lap in the practice. Qualifying was fantastic. Your start was really good, taking advantage of Euro having a little bit of a mishap there as well. But no, it was a really good controlled race all the way through from you and Tamas. Was you aware that Tamas had a bit of a crash going into the pits?
I wondered how I had gained 5 seconds. I just assumed that my entry was so brilliant that I just gained 5 seconds from it.
You
But
know
no,
what?
I
Forget I said anything.
didn't know.
That's exactly what happened. Your entry was so
Yes,
brilliant, Jaden, that you gained 5 seconds just from that. So
it's because you told me
fantastic,
to
Jaden.
practice it.
See
It's all
this,
you.
Pete? This is the JC Academy effect,
Yeah.
right in front of your eyes, just full throw. But yes, no, absolutely fantastic, Jaden. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean that I'm going to pay you for being in the team. I might send you a mug, who knows? But but no, it was an absolutely fantastic set of results. Your first official win in BSTV as well. Next week, though, no pressure because people are going to expect you at the top again. We are at, as you said, Navarra, Pete?
Yeah.
Navara.
Yes,
Is it the
Navarra.
speed layout?
That is the one. So speed layout.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, for Navarra, the speed layout is actually the longest layout, like the standard layout. They don't do Grand Prix or full course. They just call it a speed layout. So, what's your experience in
Is it?
Navarra? And how quick do you think you are there?
I think I last raced it pretty much when I started iRacing. So
Oh.
a year ago, a year and a bit. So it's a weird track, isn't it? I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it'll be interesting though. I'm all for trying new tracks, unusual tracks. So yeah, I look forward to it, even though I have
Cool.
no idea how quick I'm gonna be.
Yeah, it does have its moments, Navarra. I do find it a little bit difficult myself, but sometimes you got to learn these difficult tracks as it helps you with so many other tracks in the service as well. But before we let you go, anybody you want to give a shout out for tonight?
Yeah, class winner, Chesney. I mean, it was nearly top 10. That was an awesome drive from him. Donnie was great as well, and I don't know. You said there was family in the chat, so thank you to whichever member of my family was in the chat.
No,
I have not
at
seen
all.
it.
You should read it back. It's a very nice message. It gave us all a chuckle in the booth as well. But no, thank you so much for your time. We will let you go celebrate however you want to celebrate. Couple of glasses of champagne. You have my permission tonight, and and hopefully we will see you again next week, maybe in the booth as well. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. Your race winner for tonight, Jaden Scotland.
Whoa, that was a big delay on my flushing him back into the interview room. I clicked the button and it was like ages. Logan, Jaden just said he's been driving for 1 year. He's as fast as he is, and he's looking forward to driving new and interesting racetracks. Aren't they all new and interesting after 1 year of racing? And how is he allowed to be that fast?
You know, some people are just born with it, and there's not much you can do but be a little bit jealous of it. Because, yeah, I've been racing around Jaden a lot in this past year since he started, and he has very, very quickly figured this stuff out. So not surprised to see him pick up a win in a series like this where there's so much talent, and I'd expect him to see many more in the future.
Yeah, yeah. He is absolutely rapid. I hadn't noticed before, but the reflection in the water on the track on my graphics is pretty good. Anyway, right, who should we bring in next? We'll give you a break before we bring in Chesney. I'm going to bring in. I'm going to bring in Mr. Jamie of Wilson. Good evening.
Hello.
Are you actually on some sort of back stretching rack with like lying on your back with your wheel
No.
above you, but you're still steering? Yeah, explain what's going on.
Like some sort of bizarre medieval device or
Yeah,
something?
yeah,
no.
yeah.
No, once I'm in there, I couldn't have done it last week. I was made the right
No.
call last week
Yeah.
because I literally would not have got out of it. But once I'm in it, it's not too bad. And what helped here is because it was raining, I didn't have to use quite as much brake pressure all the time, and that's the limiting factor at the moment. So
Gotcha. I mean, Jay was saying that he really prayed that nobody crashed into you in case your force feedback grabbed you and set you back off again.
yeah, I did think that a little bit.
Right, okay.
But yeah, no, it's not so much that's the issue. It's just the braking more than anything, really.
Right. Yeah, because when Gary Craig got his SimUQ thingamajiggy ridiculousness, very expensive, he sat me in his rig, and he didn't tell me that he turned his like Newton meters thing up to like maximum, and honestly, it nearly picked me up and threw me out of his rig.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine.
Driving the Nissan, the old school GTP Nissan at Belle Isle is the ultimate version of that.
Oh dear. Well, that's class. But yeah, first race tonight, second place overall, top of the class. You've got to be really happy with that, given all the stuff that went on. Yes, we spent we'll call it half the race, ish, under yellow flag conditions. But second place overall, you can't argue with that, really, can you? That's a great result.
No, especially starting 10th.
Yeah.
I had a hell of a first lap. And if it wasn't for the safety car, there's a thought in the back of my mind of maybe I could have caught Rene if I had a bit more time. But because the car felt amazing.
Right.
It was as if I was Chris Shaw driving the thing. It was like
Yeah.
absolutely hooked up.
Yeah.
No issues with the rain at all, really. I was just hoovering time up everywhere on everyone for some reason. But yeah, it ran out of time there at the end, and Rene would have been a bit of a stretch, but I think it might have been on. If he had one mistake, I would have been there. But yeah, I was really happy with that. And then that obviously put me 14th for race 2, which was an interesting starting experience.
I'm sure, yeah. Especially with Euro not getting away. Was it Euro that didn't move?
I didn't see that.
No, it
I know
wasn't
there was a
Euro.
Racing Forces car sideways going halfway round turn 3, I think it was.
Yes,
but-
that'd be
or was
the
that
one.
race 1?
No, I
I
think
can't
that
remember
was the
which
right
one
one.
it was.
Who would it have been? I'm trying to figure it out. No, that was race 1, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm thinking of race 1.
Yeah. I wonder what happened at the beginning of
No, I
race
had no idea about
Yeah.
Euro having dramas, no.
No, okay. I'm trying to figure out who. Oh, was it Paul Hurley that didn't launch in the second one? Oh, I don't know. I've forgotten.
Rene
now.
did start with dries.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
Rene
funny.
starting
We
with
were
Drive,
warned
yeah.
him. We were warning him on the grid and everything. Because we're good
oh.
like that.
What, you could actually tell he was on dries?
Yeah, my telemetry was saying that he was on slicks. So I called it out on the text chat. A few others said it in voice chat, and he obviously didn't hear it or thought it would be funny to not be on wets.
No, I think the humour value left him pretty quick.
Yeah, yeah, so that's what I thought.
Unlike his car, which was very slow. But no, a really good result overall tonight. Because your second race wasn't shabby either. Were you at 10th, 9th? I can't remember.
I was a bit higher than that. I think it was like 7th or 8th or something like that.
Ah,
I did
right,
the
okay.
fuel save, so I no stopped it.
You were.
Which
I just figured it
was a
out.
bit of a
Eighth.
challenge.
8th. Yeah.
Yeah. It probably wasn't the right move, but I couldn't really tell that early on. There was enough chaos on lap 1, and I had another banging first lap, and I thought, is that enough of a buffer to the quick guys behind who have been caught up in some dramas for me to give it a go? And I thought, sod it, I'll try it, because they were like 6 seconds back or something at that point. I thought that's a bit, it's a bit of a buffer. How hard can it be to hit that fuel number? As it turns out, very hard. So I was just delicately sipping the fuel.
Yeah.
For a lot of it, and I'd lost a load of pace as a result, because it was quite an extreme fuel save. But I still think it was somewhat on, because if there was just a tiny bit more chaos on that opening lap, I would have had enough buffer to the likes of Stefan and people like that I was close to right at the end. I only really just got me right on the last sort of 2 laps. So I wasn't far short of working out, 3 or 4 places better off. So it was marginal enough to give it a shot, I suppose.
It was a massively entertaining pair of races from you, especially the first one, because I was like, wow, this is really playing into either Jamie's hands or the Audi's hands. I couldn't figure out which, and it turns out it was you. Who'd have thunk it? Logan, driving with a bad back. Ever done that?
I not a back. I have driven with a bad wrist. One hand at a GR Cup race once, but either way, racing with an injury is not fun, and especially at this track, which is such an exercise, not even including the rain. So what you did out there was really impressive tonight.
Yeah, you're too young to have back issues.
Are you talking to me there, right?
I'm
Please answer.
The fact that I'm approaching 40 is becoming more and more evident.
Approaching it? I mean, I nearly swore then.
For God's sake, you were going to say.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, yeah. Oh, dear me. Approaching it. Jealous. Right,
38 stone.
we go to Navarra next. Speed Circuit. Whoa, sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, we did. Did we have an opening race there? Didn't you?
We did,
in that?
Yeah, it is. Can we not call that up?
Before
Thanks.
that,
Yeah,
that was
cheers.
quite. Yeah, that was good fun. That was about when it came out, and it had the dodgy pit box.
It did. Yes.
Thankfully, they fixed that like the following day. But it's great. It's a great track. It's an MSV track like Alton Park and Brands Hatch and Donington and stuff. So it's just that, but a bit hotter.
Yeah. Maybe it won't rain. Maybe it won't rain.
If it rains there, then something is wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's interesting because it's bumpy, and in places where you have to be quite high commitment. As a left-hander near the start of the lap, where you're being sort of thrown out of the seat a little bit going down the road because it's super bumpy, but you have to commit because it's a fast left-hander. So that can have some challenges and kind of exposes some differences between the cars as well. So like the Elantra will be able to cope with that, differently to the Audi or the Honda or whatever. So looking forward to that. Sort of a tight, twisted out. It races quite well from memory. So yeah, bring it on, and hopefully I'll be slightly less crippled by then.
Yeah. Well, we hope that you never get a back injury again. I've had a couple over my life, and nothing really massive, I wouldn't have said, but awful nonetheless. My latest one was in a real show of manly prowess. Did my back in getting the lawnmower out of the shed.
Oh, mine was more pathetic than that. Mine was just
come on.
reaching for something that had dropped on the floor. Oh, I'll grab that. Oh dear.
Really?
And then I've in like, I don't know if Hell Let Loose has got this, never played it, but in FPS games, I always think back to Medal of Honor a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
You've got like lean keys, like
Yeah.
Q and E normally.
Yeah.
Like I'm stuck pressing E. That's my life right now. I'm like the leaning
You're
tower of Jamie.
Constantly peaking.
Yeah, exactly.
That's class. Oh dear. Well,
So if there's an assault on my house and it happens to be someone coming in the door from one side, then I'm all right.
yeah. That's class. Well, on that note, have you got anybody you wish to thank for your fantastic performances this evening?
Yeah, well, shout out to you guys, and obviously Logan, you jumped in the booth, so thanks for that, and I'm sure it was a good contribution that I will listen back to. No pressure, retrospectively, and shout out to Jura for doing a very good pole position.
Yeah, a remarkable job. Yeah,
because everyone was absolutely throwing the car around at the track in those conditions, and to get a pole in that circumstance is quite an achievement. So.
Yeah, it was very wacky races at one point in that qualifying. It was probably one of the funniest qualifyings I've ever seen. Never seen so many cars like firing themselves at the scenery so much.
I think a few of them actually went off on that corner out of the pit lane.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Like not onto the track,
Yeah.
but literally past the cone. That was quite funny.
Yeah, it was good. I thought it was one of the most entertaining qualifying sessions we've ever had. It was great. But we will see you at Navarra Speed Circuit this time next week, maybe in the dry. It's mostly likely, isn't it? Jamie Wilson, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Cool. Right then, Jay, we're gonna have to put up with some more bragging from more of your team because Chesney Vandenbroek gets himself a class win this evening.
Does Chesney? There he is. Brilliant. Chesney, well, tonight, absolutely fantastic sets of races. In fact, we can say that you are a double winner tonight. A win in your class for race 1, a win in your class for race 2. We're going to start off straight away with lap 1 of race 1 and that safety car. Where was you in that massive pack of cars? And how much weight did you lose from the amount of excrement just seeping out of you and cars crashing everywhere?
I just was behind it. I saw it happening actually. I saw the aftermath of it. So not the accident itself, but a bit after it. And yeah, just full force on the brake and hope I didn't hit anyone. You couldn't turn in the rain, so I was lucky and could go through it, but and yeah, I almost crashed during the safety car.
Oh,
I was,
really?
I was looking at chat, and suddenly was it Michael Hall, and that was in front of me. He braked and I almost hit him in the back.
Oh dear God, that would have been a well. Luckily, it wouldn't have been the most embarrassing thing you've done on on this channel. So luckily, we avoided adding another one to the Hall of Fame of Chesney there. But yes, from the rest of that race, you held it on and you finished just in front of Darrell and Paul Hurley. 3 of you of the AMs going into race 2 in the reverse grid. Yeah, so race 2, you were borderline bullying some pro-ams. You had an absolutely fantastic second race, and you were fighting well above your weight class. It was really awesome to see. What was your tactics going into race 2? Was it just a case of just have some fun because you're quick in the rain, or was it just a case of let's just play everything as it comes, let's see what happens, and let's adapt?
Something like that. So I just went into follow mode with the faster guys. So I could have had as much distance as possible between the other arms. Also, thank you, Pete, for doing this. But I love driving in the rain and driving in the dark. So thank you so much. I should send you my woods, but
Wood trading in 2025? What is this?
Yeah. It's the new future. It's the new future. We're trading in wood now.
I'd rather trade Pokemon cards than woods, but okay, you lot do you. But
no, But yeah, I followed the quicker guys and even had, and I can say that I passed Jamie Wilson. I know he was still saving it, but I don't care. I'm dabbing now. But yeah, just tried my best and it worked. It was my best race since I joined this league, and I'm happy
Yeah.
with it.
Absolutely, and I think Pete was saying that we think that's the highest an AM driver has ever finished on a feature race. Haven't got that confirmed, but it's definitely the highest in recent memory that we can remember, unless maybe Fraser has done it earlier in the season because he's had some very good reverse grid luck on there. But next week we find ourselves at Navarra Speed Circuit. How do you race there? Do you feel you can repeat your AM heroics from today?
I have to learn the track. Never drove it, so we'll see, I guess. If it's maybe Pete, another red race, but I think the other guys will kill me for it. No, we'll see. I don't know how the track flows, so I can't comment actually on Alvaro.
That's fair. It is, in my opinion, a pretty difficult circuit to get to grips to. But if you can learn it quicker than everybody else, you already have the advantage before the green flag is even waved. So before we let you go off for the night, any shout-outs you have for tonight?
All the drivers on the track. It was extremely hard to drive there, so kudos for everyone who finished it, who didn't finish it. Congratulations to Jane Scotton with his win. And the rest of the team. It was really fun to have the majority of the team on track now today.
Yeah,
And you guys.
Sorry,
course.
I cut you off again there, Chesney. Carry on.
And you guys, of course, for making this all possible.
That's one. Thank you very much for that. I was just saying there, we actually had Donnie in the chat saying there was 4 JC Academy cars across both teams in podiums in the feature race. So that's an incredible achievement from you all, and from how quick you lot in the team have got from the start of the season to now. I'm excited to see what happens in the second half of the season as well. But maybe we'll see even better results next week. But I'll let you carry on with the rest of your night, Chesney. Thanks so much for joining us in the booth. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2-time AM winner for tonight, Chesney Vanderbook.
Have a great evening.
Take care.
Very good interview. Right, we've got 8 minutes left. Let's bring in who should we bring in? We'll bring in RDJ. Welcome to the booth, Ronald de Jong.
Hello.
Hello. So you get quite a lot of rain out there where you live, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Where did you finish in race 1? Race 1 was good, wasn't it?
3rd overall.
3rd overall. 2nd in class. Podium finish. The rain is a great leveler. It's obviously working out well for you. Where are you on the screen? Just give me
I had an off track on the 2nd race, but I had the pace to follow the leaders, I think, because I was doing the same lap times afterwards and before.
Mm-hmm.
But I got shuffled out when I tried to pass Michael on the inside of the last turn.
Right. Okay. And you got 1 incident point.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, you couldn't go off track today because when you go off track.
Oh no, you could. We saw it happen a lot.
Yeah.
It was entirely possible and quite regular. In fact, some people are experts at it. Some people couldn't buy themselves a clean lap tonight. But you've managed that remarkably well then. So fantastic work. I mean, in the 2nd race, Hydra Race raced in forces kind of needed to get their own room because you were all driving together. It kind of did and did not work out well for you, but for you all in equal measure, depending on what you were all doing at the time. It was hilarious for us watching it, and it turned out pretty good for you in the end, I suppose. Where did you end up in that second race? Give me a sec.
Yeah, P10, I think.
10th, yeah, 10th, top 10
With Demis.
finish. Really good.
Yeah.
Just behind Demis, actually, funnily enough.
Yeah, we're finishing together, so.
Yeah. You guys have enjoyed tonight in terms of team positioning, surely.
Yeah, I think we made some good points in the team standings because I saw a lot of people going off and disconnecting. So
Yeah.
and that's the ones we're fighting. So
some people did not enjoy themselves tonight.
no.
No. But how long have you raced on iRacing?
iRacing, I think 1 year now, maybe a little bit more.
Honestly, Logan, these 1 yearers, they're getting annoying, right?
Yeah, I did some ACC
some
F1 games before, but
yeah, we've been around for a while now, and these people are just too fast, too soon. I reckon, Logan. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we need some toll booths for these people. They're gonna need to
toll
stop,
booths, yeah.
and
Let's do
every
that.
time they pit, if they don't pay, it's a 5-second penalty.
Exactly. That's what we need.
Great idea.
Yeah. Too right. So there's you and Jaden who are like 1 yearers. Oh, who's that? Getting it all messed up in the bottom of the screen. That looks crazy bad. 1 year in, getting results like this, getting podium positions. The strength of field was something like 3,500 tonight. There's people in here with 6K I rating, and you've beaten them along the piece. So you should be
yeah,
very,
but the
very
rain
proud
levels
of that.
out. So yeah.
The rain's the same for everybody, mate. Don't forget that.
Yep. And I think the Elantra is good at this circuit because it's loving the curbs. And you still could use them. Most of the people didn't use them in the right-handers, but you can just go over it. And I passed there quite a lot of people in that corner. Because you could just send it.
No, very good, very good. We go to Navarra next time. Well, it's probably going to be a dry race, given that that's in a desert. But you never know. This was a 25% chance, and we got like the whole 2 years worth of water all in one night.
Yep.
How'd you go at Navarra? Being a 1 yearer, have you even been there yet?
No, it was one of my first track when I started with the MX-5, so I did quite a few laps around there with MX-5.
Oh, right. So,
but I thought until yesterday that it was the short circuit because it's called the speed circuit. So I thought it was the oval race. But
this is the big circuit, I think.
Yeah, I saw, but I don't like it because of all the slow corners. I do not know if it's good in the TCR, but
okay.
The Elantra doesn't like the slow corners.
No, okay. Well, we'll see what happens there then. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go?
Yeah, shout out to Jura because his 2 races are fucked. So yeah, that was sad for him.
Yeah. He had a bit of a struggle streak in that one, or in those 2 races, I should say. But that can be his drop week. That's why we have drop weeks. There's 2 of them for every driver, so I wouldn't be too concerned about having a rough time around this track. Racing Forces have done, Hydro Race Racing Forces have done very well in the point standings as a team tonight. Anyway, so he shouldn't feel too bad. In that case, we shall look forward to you racing with us this time next week at Navarra. RDJ, everybody, Ronald de Jong.
Thank you.
Right then, guys. That's where we're going to leave the interviews, so apologies to anybody in the interview room that hasn't been seen, but Pete, more than anybody in this booth, because apparently everybody is younger than me, a bit offended by that, and probably better looking than me. They don't need their beauty sleep. I do. And I've got to get up early in the morning anyway. So that's it for the interviews this evening. What that does mean is that we've now got the pressure on to find a driver of the meeting. Logan's new to this, but I'm sure it'll all come through easily enough. I like what Jaden did in so many ways tonight. Very controlled approach to racing. To get a race win as a pro-am is no small task, and he's done such a remarkable job there. Tamas as well, who chased him right to the end. Another remarkable performance, very impressive. I like the fact that Jamie Wilson rocked up still with a bad back, not fully fixed yet, and got a second place overall in the first race. Absolutely incredible. Casper's performance was excellent as well. Chesney gets himself 2 class wins, and one of them, I think he was top 11 in a field of 30. 27, 28, yeah, 30. There's some great things to shout about. I'm going to go last tonight. I usually go first just to smooth the road for everybody behind me. But Jay, who is there? Like I can't guess. It's going to be one of your guys because all your guys did really well.
Yeah.
who is it that's stood out from the crowd for you?
I see. Now I feel what a lot of parents with multiple children feel when they're forced to pick their favourite child.
Yes.
You know, just
We've all got one,
usually
they just won't admit it.
No, I'd just pick a different family's one instead. But for tonight, also Donny's had a fantastic set of races as well tonight as well. We don't see much of Donny this season, but when he comes into a race, he lets us know about it, and that's 2 sixth places for him as well. God, why did you put me in the bloody spot first? I know someone's going to pick Jaden, so I'm going to pick Chesney for this one.
Chesney gets your vote.
The double and win.
Yeah.
I shouldn't really be able to vote for my own team guys, but to be honest, their performances tonight have just gone absolutely miles above expectation.
Yeah.
So it's the very least I can do.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Without paying them.
Yeah, totally. Don't ever pay. Logan, who has, set your world alight for any reason, whether it was hilarious, whether it was brilliant performance, who's up there for you, and who's going to get your vote this evening?
Oh no, it's I have no allegiance to these guys, and I'm still struggling to honestly pick between Jaden and Chesney. But
could be 2 votes for Chesney here. Could be.
I think it's gonna have to be 2 votes for Chesney.
Wow. Okay. Right. So a second vote for Chesney Vandenbroek. That's changed the whole spectrum of things for him, because he had no points before he went into this evening, and he's got 2 now. I am going to vote. Oh, which way am I going to vote? Mine's either going to be Jamie Wilson or Jaden Scotland, and I do not think I don't often vote for winners, but Jaden's not going to face a win again in such imperious form. For a while, I wouldn't have thought. He's on a journey to greatness. He's not at greatness just yet. It will come for him. It's stunning the amount of skill he's got in just 1 year of iRacing. Because this isn't like racing a game. This is a proper simulator. So my vote is going to Jaden Scotland tonight. That puts him on 3 votes. Still second in that little in that order from Jamie Wilson. Because Jamie's on 4. But yeah, that's changed the spectrum of what that looks like quite a lot. Right, folks, that brings this evening's footage and broadcast to a close. It has been remarkable. What a fantastic broadcast and race this has been. Thank you to Logan for blessing us with your knowledge, your commentary skills, and a little bit of insight into what's going on in Alpha. It's been a crazy race. I hope you've enjoyed your time in the booth this evening.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Short notice, but always a pleasure to drop in here and see what's going on in BSTV, because the racing over here is obviously just as good as it is over in ATC, if not a little bit better sometimes,
We'll trade that with you. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Yeah, I'll bag that. If you've never seen ATC, folks, then tune into any of their races that have already been. They get ridiculously big grids, 60 cars at one point, I think a couple of seasons ago, didn't you get? You were regularly rocking that number, weren't you?
Yeah, 60 cars at Alton Park was the peak. but we still, we're regularly getting somewhere between 30 and 40 guys. So
yeah.
really, really tight knit group, just like over here.
Yeah, and brilliant racing. Yeah, it's been a pleasure having you in the booth, and you're more than welcome anytime you wish. And Jay, again, thank you for being in the booth. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. It was an absolute hoot. That I haven't laughed so much on a race for since probably the last time I was in the booth with you. Funnily enough, because we've had some funny ones this last 2 seasons. But thank you. Thanks to everybody that watched. Thanks to all the racers that put up with the conditions or enjoyed the conditions. And I will see you all this time next week. I'm going to pass you over to Logan for his goodbyes before Jay has his. Stay safe, folks, and I'll see you this time next week.
Yep. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope to see you all soon, and have a good night.
Yeah, once again, mirroring what the other two have said, it's been a absolutely fantastic night of racing. Whenever it rains in Interlagos, always a case of there's going to be some chaos to follow, and I'm glad that tonight definitely did not disappoint. If you enjoyed what you watched, then put a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel, but check the links out in the video description underneath, and hopefully we could be commentating on your name, brighten the lights on track. See you in Navarra, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other.
I'm coming back on the chat because I've just read on the chat that Fee did a no stopper, which is ridiculous. So well done to her. Finished in, I don't know what position she finished in the end, but it was all right. But well done to her for doing that. Night, everybody. Bye.